Hi. I figured I'd go live already because I'm just ready. I'm ready. Here we go. So, yeah, I put it on the default picture that we have the Ace of Cups from the Crow Tarot deck, which I got when I was on live on Instagram, but Instagram is whack AF. And my badges were restricted. I'm banned to an hour there. It's just ridiculousness. So we're gonna come here and we're gonna finish this up. But I'm gonna let you guys filter in, and as you guys filter in and let the news spread that it's going around, that my notifications hopefully will pop up, I'm gonna shuffle some more of the Crow Tarot before I get sucked down a rabbit hole of venting. Because I was trying to stick to a plan here. So you guys do that and I'm gonna shuffle. This is the Crow Tarot. I keep hearing bye. It's like bye, goodbye, see you later. I'm doing this. You guys do your thing. Wow. Wow, bitch. Yeah, geez, there's like a lot of, it's bittersweet. The energy that's coming in for the reading today, right off the bat, is bittersweet. The Crow Tarot, first of all, look at how gorgeous the Crow Tarot is. Thank you, AC. Thank you, honey. The Crow Tarot deck, 9 of Pentacles, look at how beautiful it is. You have a wolf and a crow. And there's something about this energy with this 9 of Pentacles, the wolf. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is a single person, right? Self-sufficient, independent. But because the crow's sitting on the wolf, it gives me this feeling of protection, right? You see that? With the wolf right there. Wolf medicine is, let's read it from the book. What the wolf symbolizes. A lot of you, wolf is your spirit animal, guardian of family and tribe. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will be surely uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. So it's very democratic. That's what the wolf energy is. Thank you, Mama Cray. The energy of this coming in is extremely bittersweet. I'll show you why. You have the 5 of Pentacles, which is, thank you, Nahe, which is an energy of, oh yeah, it does. The butterfly looks just like my shirt. That's fucking weird. Holy shit, it does. I didn't even realize that. There's a big, heavy shifting and transformation and transitioning, huh? Big transitions, heavy, heavy. Transitions into new cycle, new phase, new life. This right here, though, is bittersweet energy. You have your justice, which is Libra. But what's funny about this is the crow is blindfolded by a red piece of cloth. So it's like being blindfolded from its fate. You don't know what your fate is, right? It's this like unknown. It's like almost the universe saying to you, if you don't know what's coming, can you still trust me? If you don't know, will you trust me that it's coming? And I promise you it's going to be amazing and everything you deserve and worth it and even better than you can imagine. But I can't show it to you. And I have to take some things out of your life and remove things from your life to create space. And it's going to hurt and it's not going to be pleasant, but do you trust me if you can't see the plan? Do you trust me? This is like blind faith. It's blind faith in the universe. And I say it's bittersweet because there's a lot of goodbyes in this energy. You have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups. Look at the Ten of Cups, how gorgeous. It's fucking beautiful. The Ten of Cups card here is, you know, like partnership. And it's peace. And it's all this wonderful, beautiful fucking energy, right? The Ten of Cups is Shangri-La. It's bliss. It's that energy of everything you could ever wish for and hope for. That's the energy of the Ten of Cups. It's the epitome of when you wake up every day. If you were to look around, you would be like, this is it. This is everything I've ever asked for. This is what I've dreamed of. This is what I have worked so hard for. That's this energy, right, of the Ten of Cups. But there's a but. There's bittersweet. Also, you have to get rid of stuff. You have to, things will be taken away. Five of Pentacles, things will be removed. Six of Swords, moving on, moving forward. And then the Knight of Swords, something is fast. I feel like some of you guys get, a message. I keep feeling that though, right? Like somebody gets a message out of the blue. I still feel like that. I feel like somebody could message you out of the blue. It feels really unexpected on the person's part as well too. Like they weren't expecting for themselves to do that. Like it wasn't premeditated. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like they were like, I'm going to call this person tomorrow, or and it could be like meeting someone brand new on the street, meeting someone in a coffee shop, and they just talk to you right then and there. So whether this is someone you know or someone that is just spontaneous and brand new, there's a spontaneity to it, right? Where it's like, I didn't pre-plan this. It's the conversation was just intuitively guided to just speak and say, hey, hi, you know, that kind of a feeling. And so there is this energy of in the moment, somebody picks up the phone and dials your number without even thinking they're dialing your number. Somebody, it's got that feeling to it of, in the now. In the now. Very first card was the Ace of Cups, right? I got this on live on Instagram. This card gives me the impression of the poison again. Kryptonite. And I was telling everyone that I started rewatching Lucifer again a couple days ago. And, you know, the premise of Lucifer is that he is a fallen angel. Of course, we know the story of him. He's a light bringer. And his kryptonite is a bitch named Chloe. And what he finds is that every time he's with her, he becomes vulnerable, and he even becomes mortal, and he becomes susceptible and weak. Thank you, Sadie. Thank you, honey. And he bleeds when she's around, right? And if she's not around, he's fucking immortal. And I've been channeling the shit out of that energy of kryptonite and poison, and you make somebody weak, or there's this thing about it where like one particular person makes me fucking weak, and how come, and I don't know, and what's going on. And that's this energy with this feeling of. And I remember it was so funny too, the episode when it finally dawned on him. And he was like refusing to ride in the car with her. It was funny. I mean, I cackled. There's I'm the kind of person, like, I don't find a lot of things funny. You guys know this about me. I tell you all the time that, like, if I watch a show and I laugh, it's a big fucking deal, because I don't think everything's funny. I'm not that kind of person. I'm a Capricorn moon. I find nothing funny. So when I laugh and I think something's hysterical, it really tickles my fancy. And so I was watching the season 1 and season 2 again of Lucifer. It's on Netflix, and there's certain things that happen. I cackled out loud. Like, it was so fucking hilarious, because when he realizes when he's with her, oh my God, he could get killed, but he doesn't know if he could get killed. He knows he starts bleeding, he's vulnerable. And so he like stays away from her, and he's like 6 feet away from her, and he's like far away, and she's like, what, where are you? He's like, I'm over here. I can see it from here. And she's like, what are you doing? Why are you being weird? Then they have to go to the crime scene, and she's like, okay, let's go. And he's like, I'll meet you there. I'll drive. And she's like, what? Why? And then she starts getting kind of like, feeling some type of way. She's like, is it because of what I I said? Is it because of, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that? And he's just like, no, it's okay, I'll meet you there. And so he puts like this physical distance and starts to become emotionally detached from her, which is really hysterical because it is exactly what the fucking thing is that I've been channeling. And it's like, well, no wonder why my gut kept saying, watch Lucifer again, watch Lucifer again. So you see how that's because he's going, oh no, and he's not ready yet to be vulnerable, right? He doesn't understand it. He doesn't know why one person in his whole existence makes him feel this way. He can't comprehend that. That's different from someone who's just a fuckboy and someone who just, and Lucifer is actually a fuckboy technically. But they're not having sex and they're not even in a relationship and they're not dating or anything like that. And yet he feels so connected and drawn to her and she feels connected and drawn to him. And it's this, he's pulling away because he doesn't know what's going on. It's not toxic. It's not karmic. You know, with them, it's just, he's met his match and he's met, and he didn't realize his match was Kryptonite. Imagine that. Imagine like your counterpart comes and you go, what is this? Why is my counterpart someone who makes me feel like weak like that? Why do they make me break down all the time? Why do they make me feel like I question myself all the time? I thought it wasn't supposed to be like that. But who the fuck said it's not supposed to be like that? Who said it's going to be perfect and everything's going to be wonderful? I don't believe that. I remember we've always talked about this, that if you believe in the twin flame thing, they're supposed to agitate the fuck out of each other because they're washing each other clean. And I don't believe anything is just so easy peasy and perfect and you know, unicorns and roses and it just doesn't exist. What exists is this type of a connection where for some people it will be like Lucifer and Chloe. I don't know. It'll be like, it's even like Cole and fucking Phoebe, which, you know, I was rewatching again season 3 of Charm because I wanted to rewatch that love affair of them because to me it's like so beautiful. Sorry, my nose is so fucking itchy because of the allergies of spring. Pardon me. Bitch, I just want to like rub my nose nonstop and dig my eyes and rub my eyes like this. So pardon me. My allergies are insane right now. But it was that beautiful energy of how could my partner be someone like that? I know my badges are, I know, I'm restricted to an hour. My badges are banned on Instagram. You guys don't even understand how upsetting it is to me. And it's even more upsetting because I know that the people that want me to fail, that want to see me not shine, I know that they're like doing their splits in the air and they're all happy and stoked about that. And it's like, laugh now, cry later, bitch. Do you know what I mean? Seriously, it's like laugh now, cry later. It's like when you wish ill will on people, they don't understand that it just boomerangs right back to them. What does that say? Missy, remember the reading you did when you said he's like the devil, but he is also angelic in a reading. He pretends that he's bad. Yes. And somebody reminded me too. They were like, and I'm so thankful that you guys remember things because I don't remember everything. Somebody messaged me and said, remember when you said they're reformed? Obviously it's not for all of you guys, but, and I was like, yes, like a reformed bad boy. Like that's what Lucifer is in the show. He's a fucking devil. And then he comes to earth, right? Wanting to have a new start. And he's a fuck boy and he's doing all these things. Then he meets Chloe and all of a sudden, remember that one episode when he was like, it feels good to help people, to be like philanthropic. And it feels good to help people and to do good things. Remember, he was like shocked. He was like, oh my God, like it feels so good to do those things. It could be a reformed bad boy or somebody who has a reputation of being not great. You know what I mean? I think I relate more to people that have that energy of people think that they're hard or rough around the edges. Because I relate to that. I'm very rough around the edges. And I come from not perfect, you know, and I come from struggle and I come from fucked up mistakes. And I think for us, what did I say? You deactivated your IG. I'm here because my badges were banned on Instagram. And I was talking about this on Instagram, and I really think that we're really coming into this knowing, you guys. I was talking about this, that I think that a lot of us self-sabotage still. And I think for me, the going back to Instagram to do lives when I know I shouldn't be fucking doing it is self-sabotage. I really do, because here on YouTube, I can be on YouTube as long as I want. You guys can send super chats. You guys can, interact with each other. I re-upload it later. I get paid because every view, because it's monetized. Like, the stupidity between the two. Like, if I was to go to like someone and be like, this is it. Instagram is this. I only get paid if people buy badges. YouTube is this. People would be like, you're fucking idiotic, because of the fact that, like, even if no one buys super chats here on YouTube, the views I get paid by. And so it's like, sometimes I think like it's a self-sabotage thing intuitively, subconsciously with us still, that like it's because I feel this pull to go on Instagram, and it reminds me of like that pull that we sometimes get, like we want the bad one, we want the bad boy, we want the one that ignores us, we want the one in the room that has the issues. You know what I mean? It's like, why are we attracted to that? Because it's fucking self-sabotage. Otherwise, what else could it be? Yes, it's more intimate on Instagram. Yes, the vibe is different, but in all reality, this is my job. I'm not sitting here on my free time after I finish working, getting paid at another job. This is my job. This is my work. So if I'm sitting on a platform spending 2 hours, an hour a day doing something, not getting paid for it, it actually goes against me manifesting abundance. And if we're praying for abundance, right, and if we're praying for more money and financial gain, and we don't take advantage of that, what we're doing is fucking ourselves up. And so I told you guys, every time they take away my badges or I get banned on Instagram for lives, it's like the universe saying, you just don't get it, Missy. What the fuck are you doing? You're not supposed to be there. You give it away for free. You know, it's the whole thing about like, it's just not exclusive anymore. And people just expect it, and not only do they expect, I leave my heart and soul with every live I do. I pour my heart and soul out with every reading that I do, which is why it takes so long to get a reading from me, because to be quite honest with you, I won't just do a reading just to spit it out. I feel it out intuitively. I give you all of me. I really try my best to channel the best messages for people, whether it's general or personal. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, honey. And like, I give people blood, sweat, and tears of me in every channel message. I'm not just a tarot card reader where I would just shuffle and you're fine. I'm channeling and I'm feeling out and I'm opening up and I'm really connected. And so at the end of each reading, I'm pooped. And it's like self-sabotage for all of us. And I think the universe is saying to all of us collectively, if you want better, then do better. If you want better and financial gain, then stop self-sabotaging yourself. And I don't ever entertain men that are, because I've learned that lesson. So it's like, even though we've learned our lesson in love and romance, and we're not self-sabotaging or entertaining any fuckboys or anything like that. Like, I'm single, loving it, and I've been enjoying my healing and all this. You see where I still kind of deviate sometimes to self-sabotage. I still overwhelm myself. I still can't really say no sometimes to my clients when I shouldn't take any more readings, and I open it up and I take 20 fucking people when I should have took 2. It's all self-sabotage, because I don't know why. I don't know if it's this thing that we have. I don't know. But again, we're all in this healing journey together, aren't we? We are. And when I do anything for you guys, I give blood, sweat, and tears. So when I don't feel appreciated, when I don't feel like people think that I'm really working or doing whatever I'm doing, it is offensive. It's offensive to me. It's offensive to the craft. It's offensive to the rest of the light workers out there that are trying to take a bullet for you, and we're trying to channel it first. We're trying to feel it out first, or we experience it first before everybody else. And it's like offensive to us, because You don't give a fuck though when we go through it first and you don't take the brunt of it, or when we're talking life into you, or when we are, you know, giving everything to you. When I donate to people, when I give money to people, they don't fucking grumble then. It's almost like the light workers are putting their foots down. And I've seen so many people post about that. So many people, light workers and healers and you know, psychic tarot card readers, whatever. I've seen so many people in 2023 writing that and posting it, that they are sick of it. They are sick of being used. They are sick of only, you know, being wanted when we can provide something to you. It's ridiculous. Thank you. Somebody sent me 2222 to my PayPal. I didn't see the name. Thank you so much for that, honey. It's like we're sick of it. We're sick of being used. We're sick of you guys not being patient with us when something happens with us, or when we're behind, or when we get sick, or when we're in the weeds. We're sick of that. We're sick of that non-reciprocation that we receive. It's all about, well, we're supposed to be understanding and we're supposed to give patience and grace and all this. But the shoe on the other foot, people don't care that I'm sick. Where's my reading? People don't care that I'm in the weeds. Where's my bracelet? People don't care that I want to give them the best quality of things, that it's one woman show doing every little fucking thing. People don't care. They don't give a fuck. They just want what they want. And it's like, but if the shoe was on the other foot and you told me that, I'd be like, take your fucking time, because I believe in divine timing. You're in the weeds. Oh my God, I pray that you get peace and you figure it out, because we all got to be in the flow. You see, I extend that to people, but when it come in return, I find that most people don't give me that in return. And that's where the light workers are saying, like, this is fucking bullshit. And I really feel like the collective energy in 2023 has been that, where it's like our cup needs to be full, and if we keep pouring in your motherfucking cup and you don't pour into ours, our cup is empty and dry. And then what we'll have to get jobs, 9 to 5s, so no one can channel and have no time to connect with you guys and no time to do this. Then we'll all be working 9 to 5s, and then what? Is that what everybody wants? They want us to go and do that because we can. But it brings down the vibration and the energy. It's almost like what we're holding is the light, which creates this like bubble. It creates this bubble of like vibration. And what we bring is this energy, and we bring these messages to you guys, and we do all that. We're holding this protective bubble, all of us doing this type of work. And if we drop that fucking guard and we drop that fucking bubble, you guys don't think you would feel it, but you would fucking feel it. You know what I mean? You really would. You would feel it. It would be so detrimental to people, because it's not just the words we speak, but it's the vibration that we hold. Thank you. Somebody sent me 777 to my PayPal. Appreciate that, honey. Thank you. It's a vibration that we hold. It's the light. It's the keepers of the light holding the light and vibration. And when we release it and let it go, and we give up the hope, and we say, listen, there's no point in me doing this. I'm just going to go and get a desk job, and I'm going to go and just be whatever. Then what? Then everybody's, oh my God, but it's too late then. It's too late then. Oh my God, I fucking love this card. I just want you guys to marinate on the picture for just 1 second. You see that? Do you see how it looks like it's a split screen? You can see it's different timelines. You can see it looks like they both are in the same place, but both at different times. And if this just ain't the entire energy that we have been feeling collectively, especially with the sleep patterns, right? Where it feels as if we are sleeping in this life, but awake in another. Because when we wake up, we're tired like motherfuckers ever since the eclipse. And what we have noticed is that the veil is non-existent right now. And we've channeled the veil being thin, and we know the veil was thinning out, but it is non-existent right now. So the card itself, like if a picture could speak 1,000 words, they're both very sad and they both feel alone. This is what's absolutely incredible, is that in a version of life somewhere, they're both right next to each other. And it reminds me of this beautiful quote that you guys have heard me say forever, and I don't know who's the originator of it, but it reminds me of this quote that says, in some other life, we are together laughing, that in some other life we are apart. It's something to that effect. Thank you, Mama Cray. In this life, in some other life we are laughing. together, that in some other life we are apart. I forget the exact verbiage, but you've heard me say it many times before. I've posted it before on my Instagram. I should post it here on, I'll find it and I'll post it here on YouTube. And that's exactly what this is. It's like, in some other life, you're together. In this life, you're not. Somebody just sent 5555 to my PayPal. I don't know who it is. It keeps cutting off the name. Thank you for that big donation, honey. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And let me know if you want me to pull cards for you to do a mini reading later, okay? Anytime you send over 50 to my PayPal in donations, I pull cards for you to do a mini reading. So let me know who that was. I already did Angela's mini reading. She wanted me to send it to her separately, so I pulled cards for her and I sent it to her separately. So I still have on my list Mama Cray, Chris, and whoever that was that just sent that. My Witches Roundtable Zoom event is completely sold out. So this is the only way you guys can get mini readings, because tickets for that sold out. So again, in some other life, who sent that? Was that you, Meira? Who sent that 5555 to my PayPal? Can somebody please keep track of that for me? I know I'm like scrounging around for fucking moderators. I feel like I need to add more people. I know everybody's really busy in their life, and not everybody can make it when, you know, I'll drop everything because Missy's live. I don't expect that by no fucking means at all. But I do at least need somebody to be here to help me. Was that you, Meira? Okay, honey. So I have Mama Cray, I have Chris, right? Is it Mama Cray and Chris from yesterday? I don't remember. But I did do Angela's yesterday because she requested it. All right, so this is, I can't even move on. We have to just keep looking at this. It is very lake house. It is very lake house. It is very, I can't even talk. It gives me the feeling of being choked up, of like feeling like, you ever have that feeling where you're alone but you don't feel alone? Thank you, Joanna. Joanna, is that you? Joanna, Joe, what is it on Instagram? What's your Instagram name? It's like they just missed each other. Do you know what I mean? They just missed each other. I thought that was you, honey. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. Look, you have Judgment. She's waiting. See how she's turning back around, waiting? This is the energy here. I feel like in so many, this is why a lot of people in this life don't want to wait and they feel impatient because of all the waiting they've done in all these past lives. I feel like in many past lives, for whoever this is connecting with, it's been waiting. I'm waiting and they don't show. I'm waiting for them to come back from war, but they died. I'm waiting for them to run away so we can be together and they get caught. I'm waiting. It's an energy of waiting. And then here she is, look, about to cross over, go through another portal, about to level up, right? However you want to describe that. She's going through some new threshold. This is a new gateway, a new beginning, and she still turns around like this. Example, this bitch is getting married. I see someone in like a wedding dress, like still like this, like that. She's still waiting. Do you think there's hope? Do you think it could be yes? Did you guys get news? Did you guys hear back from him? Does anyone know where he is? So imagine, right? Like you're trying to start a new life. You're trying to be the butterfly, but you're looking for this caterpillar. Like, did the caterpillar make it? It's just waiting. Where are they? Did anyone see them? How long more do you wait? I mean, you can't. The portal is going to close and you know you have to move forward. But there's a really bittersweet, delicious, dark energy right now of I got to say goodbye. It's been a good run. This life has been great, but I've got to move on to this next new beginning or portal. It also is quite symbolic of feeling like, what if this lifetime we don't meet? What if this lifetime we miss each other again? And so even if you have 40 years left on this earth, right? 50 years left on this earth, or 5, whatever this would be for each of you, there's a feeling of, I'm trying to look for them. Isn't that a motherfucker? To try to look for them because you're worried, what if we miss each other in this life? And there's this impatience that can come with that of, what if we run out of time? What if the clock strikes 0? What if I don't recognize them? What if I don't see them? What if when I'm looking, I don't know? I don't know. And it starts to get this feeling. Remember we talked about the blind faith. Being able to trust even if you can't see it. Being able to trust even if you don't know what the plan is. I don't know the plan, but I trust. This is the Tarot de la Nuit deck. This 5 of Wands is absolutely one of my favorite cards in the existence of all cards. It just is. And speaking of which, we just got the Angel de la Nuit card, which is a very special card from this deck. And I'm going to read it from the book for you guys because it's basically the Angel of Darkness, which is quite funny, right? Because I just started watching Lucifer again. And so it's actually quite fitting for us to get the Angel de la Nuit, which is the Angel of the Night, Angel of the Dark. Somebody just sent money. I missed it. Somebody just sent money. Who just sent that? How much? I missed it. I didn't see it. Hold on, guys. I always can't find it in the book. Hold on. There she is, the bonus card. L'Ange de la Nuit. It's the Angel of the Night. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, honey. Oh, you just bought a bracelet, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you, honey. Yeah, I put the extras up for the money magnets. I was making bracelets the other night because I couldn't sleep. These are all bracelets I just made the other night. So I am trying very diligently to get the bracelets made and packed up and sent to you guys, but please be patient with me. There's just so much that I have to do. So this bonus card, I want to show it to you. Look at how gorgeous. Here we go. Remember now, I just talked about Lucifer. I am the Angel of Night. If you've picked me up, then my message to you is that your inner night is soon coming to an end. Your inner night is soon coming to an end. You may have walked in darkness for some time, but soon, very soon, a new full moon will rise and will show you the way. My phosphorescent butterflies. It's like I'm fucking psychic or something. My phosphorescent butterflies are here to guide you. Believe in luck. Believe in me. Believe in you. My black soft wings are protecting you from now on. Into your ear I whisper my sweet lullaby. Have no fear, honey. Everything is going to be fine. The night is nothing to be afraid of anymore. And the warm sun that you hold within is ready to shine again. Holy fuck. Wait now. Remember I told you bitches that ever since the eclipse, I couldn't go to sleep till at least like 4 in the morning every night since the eclipse. And it was as if like I was just soaking up the night. Like I just couldn't go to fucking sleep. It was like I was just going to sleep when the sun was rising and I didn't know why. And when I would wake up in the day, I'd be like, I'd want to close my eyes and go back to sleep. it was just like, we were just like soaking it up, the energy of the night, and like really feeling it. I was like, oh my God, like I'm a night owl by nature, but this is ridiculous. Like I can't even tell you, since the eclipse, some nights I went to sleep, I have an automatic timer right here, right? And you guys see when it goes off sometimes in the day, it goes off, you know, whatever. But it goes off at like, I don't know, 5 in the morning or something. I don't know what time it does. And sometimes I'll be up and that fucker goes off and I'm like, holy shit. Angel of the night. We love the energy of that, right? We're not afraid of the dark because we're the light in the dark. But you see how symbolic it was with this particular card? She's going into this new cycle, entering this new threshold, and she's looking. Where are they? Are they going to come with me into this next life, into this next cycle, into this new portal? Right? The dawn is coming, right? It says the darkness is over already. Okay, we did it. Darkness is over. It's time to go into the light. And they're looking. Where are they? It's really fucking intense. Are they going to make it? Am I going to recognize them? I remember like there's this thing that for me personally, and a lot of you guys will relate to this. I tell you guys this all the time in readings, personal readings in general. You're going to know when you fucking know. Well, how will we know? What if we miss it? You can't miss it. When I start to mistrust and get into my muggle and become very mortal and I go, oh, but what if I miss it? And I ask somebody to read cards for me, pull my cards, tell me how will I know? What if it's this or what if it's that? They all say the same thing. You'll know, you'll know. And it's like, I know that already. We know that. I tell you guys that. We know that. So yet another reminder to all of us. That worry, what if we miss it? What if we don't recognize them? Well, what if those things? You can't miss it. When this comes to be and it's this person, you can't fucking miss it. You can't miss it. How would you miss it? You can't. It would be so in your face. It would be as if like you saw Archangel Michael walking in the flesh. Imagine you literally are Juliet, right? And you see your Romeo again. It's like Osiris recognizing Isis again. How would you miss it? How would you fucking miss it? Even if you are in a different body, even if you have a different name, I would know you in every lifetime. Isn't that what it is? Isn't that what we have preached? Isn't that what we have said? Isn't that our mantra? In every form, in every dimension, in every timeline, in any motherfucking body, in any gender, I would recognize you. In any life, in any dimension, in any form. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to know? How am I going to recognize them? We know everything. When we don't know about us and we don't know what's coming and we don't know the plan, there's this uncomfortableness that comes with that energy of, but I don't fucking know. But I feel like I'm on the right path, but I don't have this clear indication or confirmation. And more so than anything else, I'm on this particular path and journey, but yet I don't know if this is all for nothing, right? You get into this moment where it's like self-doubt. What if I'm waiting for nothing? How many of you fuckers felt that way? At least once. I would be lying to you if I said I've never felt that. Right? We're holding out. We're going through our process of self-love. We're celibate. We are working on self. We're not entertaining crumbs. We'd rather entertain no one than someone who's just a little bit of what it is, right? We're holding out. And there have been moments in time where I think that we have felt that way. You would be lying if you said no, where you thought, is this all for nothing? What if I do all this and it comes time to cross over and it was all for nothing? This is also what a lot of us have felt as light workers. Like, are we doing all this for nothing? Have I self-sacrificed? Have I put myself on the line? Have I put my healing aside for others? Have I put my own shit on the side for others? And is it all for nothing? Did I do that all for nothing? Did I do it so that in the end it can be all for naught and for people to just go, well, okay, bye? It's this questioning of, was it all for nothing? The sacrifices, the pain, the journey, right? The knowing is, it's not for nothing. I just know it deep in my heart. The reality is the universe would never screw me. Because how can you screw someone who at the peak of my heartbreak, right, in 2017, 2018, you saw it in my videos. I had tears in my eyes in some videos. I was bawling my eyes out. My own pain and my own suffering and my own shit that I had going on, that I would wipe my fucking tears to shuffle and channel and to make you laugh and to breathe the life back into you and to help you heal your broken heart when mine was broken. And did I do that for nothing? Did I do all that for just what? Did we give up great opportunities and people that were 99% but not 111? Did we give up those people for nothing? These are the things we're asking ourselves, right? When the times get tough and the moment gets like where we go, oh my God, that's the doubt, right? Creeps up. Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up by giving up that person? Did I fuck up by saying, oh my God, something better is going to come along? But what if that was the best it was, right? These are things that we think in our head, and this is, it's okay to think these things. I think that it's abnormal if you don't. To me personally, it would be abnormal if you don't have these self-doubt thoughts. Like, did I do the right thing by holding out so much and by having all these standards? Did I really screw myself? And at the end of the day, I just don't think so. I just don't think that the universe would fuck us over like that. I don't think that I went through all of those things and really did say it. It's self-love to say, this man is so wonderful and he's so close to every single thing that I've ever wanted, but he's not the one. And I could have made him the one. I could have made that one the one. I could have made that one the one. But there's something out there that exists that I just believe in. And this is not it. And just like my unwavering faith in universe and in myself and in magic and in love and all these unseen things, I cannot see it, but I know it exists. And I think this whole basis of our fucking life has been built on blind faith. We cannot see it. And that's religion, isn't it? Religion is believing in this higher power and this higher source that we cannot see. It's this feeling of having faith in this thing that we don't know exists. I don't know if that exists, but I feel like it does. And I have hope and I believe that it does, but I don't have proof that it does. I only have this vision in my heart and in my head. I only have this remembrance of this very faint echo of a memory of a lifetime from the past that I think I felt that. I think I did. You know, it's that kind of a feeling of, it's this faintness of, I think I've already experienced it though before. Like, I think that's why I know it exists, because I think I've had a taste of it in the past, and I know it does because I feel it. And not only that, I exist, right? That's the most important thing, is that we exist. And if I exist at this level of vibration and this belief, I know someone else out there believes too. And there's a saying that says, when two people follow the same vibration, those two people will end up meeting in the same room. And I believe this to be true. Sometimes we'll channel the most craziest things, right? Where I'll channel like this place, that place, this, that, there, and the other. And then you'll meet a person and you'll hear things about them, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I was channeling Bahamas. And they're like, oh yeah, I was so drawn to go to the Bahamas last year and I've just been going ever since. And you're just like, oh, that's interesting. You ever have that feeling where like just in your gut, it just comes out of you, just out of nowhere, you go like, for example, remember that one time last year, I think it was last year or the year before, remember I was like out of the blue, it was Outer Banks. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, that's really weird. I feel so fucking, oh, maybe it was during the pandemic. It may have been during the pandemic when I first started feeling it. And I've never been there. I've never been to the Outer Banks. I've seen it. I know that it's beautiful. It's very different from here in Hawaii. Obviously, I live in Hawaii. It's like, why would I ever want to leave, right? But it's a different kind of beautiful in the Outer Banks. And I kept feeling it so fucking strongly. Why do I feel the Outer Banks? Why do I feel this need? Like, I want to go. Why is my soul feel like it's being pulled and called there? I don't know. And then we're feeling Paris. And it's like, well, why are we feeling Paris? Why are we, being drawn there? We don't know. Why are we feeling all of these like pulls and nip tucks, if you will, right? To all of these different, places and things. We don't know. You're going to find out later why. You're going to talk to someone and they're going to say, oh yeah, I grew up in the Outer Banks. Oh yeah, I've always wanted to go to Paris. It's my dream. I actually have it as my screensaver. You don't know why yet. You don't know why yet. That's the point. That's the deliciousness of it. It don't make sense now. We don't fucking know why. We're confused going, what the fuck is this breadcrumbs, all of these little clues and all these things. And it's like you have all of these different pieces to a jigsaw puzzle, which are my fucking favorite, by the way. I'm obsessed with them. I can't do them because I get obsessed. But bitch, don't give me ideas. Reading books, jigsaw puzzles, shit like that. Like, I have to not do those things because I'm obsessed. Like, I will not sleep. Just, I have an obsessive personality. So I don't know if it's my Aqua, my Gemini, or my Capricorn. I'm not quite sure, but I become very obsessed. During the pandemic, I can't even tell you how many jigsaw puzzles I did, and I lived. I was living, reading my books, doing jigsaw, like that's how I want to live my life. Like I want to be married and be married to this beautiful, gorgeous man who's just absolutely godly, like and amazing and so beautiful and kind and sweet inside and out, right? And successful and all these things. And I want to drink my coffee and I want to do my jigsaw puzzles and I want to read books and I want to travel and I want to watch my TV and I want to hug my daughter and I want to travel with her and I want to go shopping and eat. This is like the life I want, right? And so I don't know. All these different pieces to this puzzle and you're looking at it going, it doesn't make any sense. Not yet. Not yet. But slowly but surely, right? The pieces start coming together. I don't know about you, but when I do a jigsaw puzzle, I like to do the edges first. I like to create this, the border of it. That's what I do. So everybody's different. Some people like to group together and start to do the same patterns and colors. I like to start off with the borders and the edges. So, slowly but surely we start to put the pieces together for the edges. And then slowly but surely we start to put these little groups of colors and shapes and patterns together. And slowly but surely all of the little pieces start forming this one gorgeous picture. But you don't see it right away. It's not just so in your face going, oh, I know what the fuck that is. Sometimes we don't even know. Oh, honey, my Oracle decks are, they're out of stock. My two first ones, the Midnight Hour and C'est La Vie, I get weird like that. I only do like very small, limited amounts of things just to make them exclusive. And then my two newest ones, which I don't even have yet, I haven't gotten them back from they come from out of country and I think they're held up in customs. My two newest ones, my Pink Potion and my Crimson Secrets, those are sold out as well too, but I don't have them. I don't even have them for me yet. But I don't know, maybe I should bring them back again, right? I don't fucking know. But anyways, let's move on, please. See, I feel so rushed here on YouTube when I don't need to be because there's no time limit here. Like on Instagram, I'm banned to an hour. I can't believe it, talking about the phosphorescent butterflies, and then today of all days I wear my fucking butterfly shirt. I'm just shooketh. Can we read it one more time again? Because I don't know about you guys, but I was fucking shooketh. Can we just read it one more time? So the bonus card, again, is L'Ange de la Nuit. I am the angel of night. If you've picked me up, then my message to you is that your inner night is soon coming to an end. You may have walked in darkness for some time, but soon, very soon, a new full moon will rise and will show you the way. My phosphorescent butterflies are here to guide you. Believe in luck. Believe in me, believe in you. My black soft wings are protecting you from now on. Into your ear I whisper my sweet lullaby. Have no fear, honey. Everything is going to be fine. The night is nothing to be afraid of anymore, and the warm sun that you hold within is ready to shine again. Oh my God. I just fucking love it. Originally, I put on a Green Bay shirt with number 12 on it because, you know, I'm processing and mourning, you know, that Aaron Rodgers is not going to be a Packers anymore. And he was for like, what, 18 years. So, yeah, I'm processing that. It's official. And, you know, I'm a huge football fan, but more so I'm a Green Bay fan, and more so I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. And so even though it's time for him to go, it is very bittersweet. So I originally had on my number 12 shirt. I only own one jersey. My jersey is Jordy Nelson. But t-shirts, jersey ones, I have t-shirts of Aaron. But you know, I only have one jersey and it's not Aaron. It's my football husband, which was Jordy Nelson. Anyways, I was like, you know what? It doesn't look good on. It just looks really tight. It looks really cute when you're standing up because it's a really tight, really nice shirt. But when you sit, the number was like squished like this. And I was like, you know what? I don't like the way it looks sitting down. I don't like it. It looks great standing up. Sitting down was yuck. And then I went through my drawers and it was immediately went to this one. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. 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 So being led to the butterfly, which is transformation, which is transitioning, which is change. All right, let's move on. Let's do the Mermaid tarot deck. Yesterday, before I went live, I asked opinions of which decks to use. Top 2 decks requested were Mermaid and Edgar Allan Poe. So I'm going to use the Mermaid tarot deck again, which I haven't used in a really long time. Oh my God. Let me get a couple more because this card is really sad. Hold on, I'll show it to you in a second. Told you guys the masculines are going through it. They're going through the thick of it. They're going through hell. Feeling confused, feeling unsure, feeling disconnected, feeling lonely, even if they're not alone. They're going through that cocoon process, y'all. Ace of Cups. This is a different deck. With the Ace of Cups from the Crow Tarot, you have the Ace of Cups here on the Mermaid Tarot deck. They're learning the art of self-love. That's what they're learning. We had to learn that art of self-love, y'all. We had to learn how to have boundaries. We had to learn how to heal ourselves. We had to learn how to pull it from the root. We had to stare in the mirror. We had to go through all of the deep shadow healing. And so do they. So swords. I mean, it's so masculine energy. Give me a second. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. There he is. This is who he truly is, right? Look at this. See that? The King of Wands is a shark in this deck. See the King of Pentacles? He's got that gorgeous pentacle right here. This is who they truly are, right? This reminds me of Lion King, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Remember in the words, she says, the man, I truly know who you are inside, or something like that, right? She says that. I'm pretty sure it's that song, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? I've reposted it before. But that's that energy of this is who they are. We know that this is the core of them, right? They are gods incarnated. They are deities incarnated, right? Some of these motherfuckers. And this is who they really are. But they've got to go through this process, and this is where they are right now. Their poor muggle bodies are deceptive. And the way we had to break, the way we had to go through rug being pulled out from under us, and heartbreak and disappointment and loneliness, betrayal, they have to as well. It's the only way you can earn your badge. You can't earn your badge by buying a ticket to go to someone's retreat. You can't earn your wings like that, you know? You can't earn your wings by going to South America and drinking ayahuasca. You can't, that's not where the awakening is. It's a tool to help a part of you, but I describe it because this is the way Spirit shows it to me. You have a blank canvas, you have paints, you have paint brushes. Ayahuasca is like a paintbrush. Well, what the fuck are you gonna do with just a one paintbrush if you ain't got a canvas and you ain't got the paint, but you also ain't got a vision and you don't know what the fuck to do? Paying someone and going to a retreat for Reiki or going to a retreat for meditation and well-being, it's like different paint colors. It's beautiful and it's great and it's wonderful to have, but what the fuck do I do with it? Do you see what I'm saying? How it's this whole thing. Now, when we talk about the Big Bang and being called to this awakening, the calling is that vision and inner feeling of, I want to paint and I know what I want to paint and I know I need a canvas and paintbrushes and paints. You see, that's that first big crack. That's that calling. You're getting called to paint this and you know what to do, even though you don't know what to do, even though, you know, you just intuitively know I need a paintbrush. I feel like I'm going to need yellow. I feel like I'm going to need red. That's that intuitiveness of it, okay? Now, you can have a paintbrush and a paint thing, but if you don't know what the fuck to do with it, what are you gonna do? Go through the motions and paint what? You know, when you get the call, when you get called, when Spirit taps you on your shoulder and you get the rug pulled out from under you and the tower hits your life and it's sudden endings and you are alone and you feel like you're dying and you feel like this is going to break your heart so much that you'll die of a broken heart, the betrayal that you felt, all of these different things that we went through, that's where the badge is, the breaking, right? The breakthrough is in the breaking. Remember these days? And we still experience it from time to time because we're never fully there. Not in this muggle meat suit. We're never fully there. We're always constantly evolving. We're always going through lessons. We're always, our soul's always evolving. It's otherwise, why do we come? This is that energy of when the knees hit the ground, and it's this thing inside of us where we just don't know. It's so confusing. I don't know what's happening. I feel sad. I feel lonely. I feel tired. I feel weak. I feel like I'm alone. Like no one. Like I feel betrayed. Some of you would have been betrayed. Like your husband cheated, or like you lost your job, or like all of these different things happen to us, right? And it cracks us open, and the weak give up. But the strong rise the fuck up. And it's an intuitiveness of rising up. There's something in us that says, I'm not done yet, even though I feel like I'm done. And it feels like life has beat me. I am beaten the fuck up. I am on the ground. They're counting 7, 8. It's like you're in a boxing match and you got till 10 to get the fuck up. And we are just like, I just feel like this is not the end. It's the end, but I don't know. It's not the end. I just feel it. That's that butterfly transformation, right? And so they have to go through it. You cannot save them. They have to go through it. They have to. And some of them will choose free will, and some will choose not to go through this. They will choose to pull out. They will choose the easy route, and they won't gain their wings. Right? They won't. And that's okay. That's their journey. That's their life. That's their karma. They'll have to come back again next lifetime and figure it out, right? If they choose. It's not up to us to force them. It's not because we say, well, we're going to go through this and where are they? Listen, if you hit that end of the road, where's the card? If you get to this point where you hit that level and you're about to cross this threshold to the next level and you look around and they're not there, bitch, you gotta go. You got to fucking go. You've got to cross over. You've got to make it to that next level. You cannot wait. You have to keep going. And that's the biggest self-love lesson there is like, sometimes it's a lonely road. Sometimes I look around and I go, I'm alone. I don't feel lonely, but I'm alone because how many people are on this level with us? How many people are not entertaining gross men or just anybody who's rich or whatever? How many people are celibate like me? How many people have been celibate for years? How many people are waiting for the creme de la creme? How many people are working on themselves? How many people are going through this spiritual journey like us, right? And we feel alone. I look around and I go, I'm fucking alone. Not lonely, but I'm alone. Because there is not a big crowd of people going through what we're going through. We are the minority. We're not the majority, okay? We're the minority. Those that have gone through hell rose the fuck back up. And we breathe life again. And because I know what hell looks like, and I've been there several times, I feel confident in me speaking to you about you can do this. You got this. The best is yet to come. I feel like I can come to you and speak and preach as hard as I preach because I myself have come from the trenches of fucking hell and rose up from my own fucking ashes. And I'm not telling you this hypothetical thing that I read in a book of, well, you know what, if you do this and blah, blah, and I'm in a muggle fucking relationship and no, bitch, I've been burned and hurt and broken and left behind and abused. And I speak from experience when I tell you it is lonely sometimes and you will be alone a lot. But I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it in the end. I'd rather be alone than be surrounded by the wrong people because I'm only as strong as my weakest link. And I would prefer not to be surrounded by anybody that I feel like I can't trust or that is not on the right vibration. It no longer becomes like a personal thing. It's not personal, it's vibrational. I just vibrationally don't fucks with you, not because I don't want to, but because even if I love you and you're like an amazing person and like we could be best friends, there's something there's a block sometimes and it's a vibrational thing. I just don't vibrationally click with people because I'm here, they're here, I'm here, they're here. It's not about better or not. It's not about better or not. It's about a vibration. It's a vibration. And I don't give a fuck what. You hit that pinnacle of the next level, you look around, you go, but there's nobody here. I don't care. You got to keep going. Because you're going to find that you will be amazed at the people you meet on this journey. You think you're going to be on this alone. I do. Sometimes I go, what if I don't meet anybody that like I like, that it's going to be a match for me, like romantically, you know? Like what if the men that I meet, they're just all going to be like not that? And like I do get a little bit worried, right? But at the end of the day, I do know that there's going to be someone. That I know that there's going to be a masculine that at some point in time is going to come back to his true self, right? This is truly who he is. And at some point throughout the time period of this, we're going to meet and be like, oh my God, there you are. But you got to let them go through the breaking. You can't save them. You can't coddle them. You cannot keep fucking with them and enabling their stagnancy. You have to let them go. You have to let them go fly. You know what I mean? Like, they have to learn. They have to. You coddling them is actually not love. It's attachment. Coddling them and trying to save them is your ego. Isn't that a motherfucker? That's our ego when we want to save them. Our ego is, I can save you. Let me save you. Honey, our ego needs to sit the fuck down. It's their journey. They have to save themselves. Each of us have to save ourselves. Right now, what we're all doing is we're all doing this. And we're getting our snacks and we're getting our drinks and we're sitting here like this, right? And we are watching the show. And the show is allowing people to have the right to be on this journey like us, and for us to empower them to save themselves. Because that's what's going to give them their wings, right? It's them saving themselves. That's going to give them the self-confidence. And we have to stop with the thing of, I can save everybody. We could. If I really wanted to, I could. But how am I going to force someone to change their ways or force someone to drink water? You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can't force them. We can guide and we can help as much as we can, but it is ego again to think that we can save them, or we can change their mind. And what we have to do is relinquish control of that and to believe that if it's meant to be, it will be. And that's again blind faith of not knowing. I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know if they're going to make it. I hope and I pray and I believe in them, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. So we're just all sitting here with our drinks and our snacks and we got a good book and we've got a little show on TV, but yet we're watching and we're seeing, well, what are they doing? We can check on their progress. I can't make you cross. I can't make you cross over. I can't force you. I cannot make you see what I see because I see it through my vibration and you have to go and see it through your vibration. You know what I mean? I can't make you. And I wouldn't want to force someone to see what I see. You know what I mean? Because then you don't know if it's genuine. It's inauthentic. How do you force the butterfly in the cocoon to get their wings? You think you're God? You're not God. We're not God. That really is this thing about that surrender of the ego of sometimes we get so sucked up into but I can, and we know we have the power to do it, but like we're not God at the same time as well too. We're not their God. They have to go through their own fucking journeys, and it's really deep. I'm really glad that this message is coming through because it feels important. The Hanged Man. See, that's stagnancy. That's waiting. You cannot wait. You cannot wait. You cannot put your life on pause waiting for them to catch up. You cannot. You cannot. You want to know why you can't do this? Because what if you put your life on pause and they never make it? They never come. They never meet you there. What if you put your life on pause and you stay here and they actually do the work, but what they do is they quantum leap. And they end up here and you're here. And now you're going, holy motherfuck, I didn't do the work. Now I gotta hurry the fuck up, but they're here meeting people who are already here. You see why? You gotta stop worrying about everybody else and you gotta worry about you. If they're meant to be there, they're gonna be meant to be there. But if you stop and you fucking wait, and this motherfucker actually does the work, the worst case scenario is, and I've told you guys this for years, is you're going to be here and they're going to go here. And you're going to be the one that's behind. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't fucking do the work. You want to be the one that didn't do the work? You're going to go. They're here. What if they quantum leap to meet you? What if they quantum leap? You never, ever, ever, ever put your shit on hold for them, ever. Because what if they don't even start? What if they don't start the journey? What if they don't make it? What if they choose free will? What if they quantum leap? If they do decide to go through, don't fuck around and find out. Don't fuck around and find out. This is the worst thing you can do. So this Hanged Man symbolizes being stuck. She's being caught up in something, right? She's entangled in something. See that? She's entangled, stuck. There's a devil. There's Lucifer. Lucifer is Lightbringer. It's so funny because even in the show, they show like these people that worship the devil and they do all this like weird shit, right? And in the show, he's like, this is weird. This is strange. You're not supposed to be hurting people. That's not what this is supposed to be about. You guys don't understand the concept of this. The Muggles have sort of come in and turned it into something that is Halloween-y. You know what I mean? And turned it into something that isn't even supposed to have been what we think it is. Now, some people believe the devil is an actual person, but it also is the energy of it, right? It's the energy of this hate or deceit or jealousy or all this stuff. But what story do you believe? Do you believe it's just a fallen angel that God banned and put into hell for all of eternity? What do you believe in it? There is, right, this Halloween costume version of what people want to worship. But is that what it is? Or is it the light bringer? Do they help you see the light? Remember how we joke about devil dick? You know how we joke about fuckboys and we say, oh, you better not do it, you better stay away from that devil dick. Those situations that broke our hearts, right? All of those things that we went through with fuckboys or, you know, whatever, going through the depths of hell is what brought our light out even further. So, I mean, look at it the way you will, but is this all of those things that you've dealt with in the past that broke your heart? Is this a devil dick? Is this the one you kept fucking with that kept, you know, screwing you over? Is this the one that kept bringing you down? The devil is Capricorn. What's beautiful about this energy is it does feel as if this particular masculine puts on this front. If I have to be honest with you, what I feel from this particular card, you can actually see it. She's looking at him like adoringly, like, oh my God, I love you. Look at me. And he's going, no, I'm the devil. You know I can't love you. You know I'm not supposed to. I am the devil. Like, it's just, he's like, I can't love you. We're not meant to be. You know, it's like he's trying his hardest to create this boundary and this barrier and to live in this identity. This is who I am. I cannot be with you. This is who I am. I am the devil. I cannot be in love with you. I've always felt that some of you, your partner, your counterpart's going to end up being someone who's like reformed bad boy, reformed, maybe someone who's sober because he used to be an addict. I don't know, whatever it would be, right? A reformed fuckboy. Someone who's had a bad reputation. Bad reputation. A bad reputation. Ooh, he had a bad reputation. I don't know. The devil is also restrictions and addictions. He doesn't want to be restricted by her and her love. It's like Lucifer, the TV show. She makes him vulnerable. He's not ready to be vulnerable. He ain't ready. He ain't ready. Why? Because it's the one they don't see coming, right? It's the one that they think they're bulletproof. They think they're invincible. That's the ego, right? In the masculine. They think they're invincible. They think whatever, especially if they're accustomed to all the bitches dropping the panties. If they're accustomed to getting all the attention, if they're famous or rich or successful or good looking, right? They've built their life on this particular facade, this particular storyline. And then someone comes out of left field, like with Lucifer, the show, Chloe comes out of left field. And all of a sudden, he's like, what the fuck? She's like, what the fuck? And then he realizes, oh my God, when she's near me, I'm so vulnerable. I actually bleed. Like I could actually die. Like I become mortal when she's around. She's his kryptonite, right? Superman and kryptonite. Look at that. They all want a piece of you. This is not a lack of options, obviously. This is her waiting for the one. I know you can relate. I know you can relate to that. It's not, we're not single because of lack of options. Honey, my DMs be popping. You know what I'm saying? I travel, rest assured. They be trying. You know what I'm saying? I be getting them offers repetitively. Promise to God, rest assured. Don't get that fucked up. Okay? We not single because of lack of motherfucking options, bitch. I assure you. Okay? If I wanted a 5 fucking carat on my finger, just to have that to fall back on, I could have had that quite a few years ago. Last year, maybe even. I have no ring on this finger because I'm waiting on the one that is going to be it. The one that, like, I want the person to look at me and be like, not delusional, because people will mistake this me, right, us doing this for a living. I've told you guys, on a slow month, 7 people think I'm their twin flame. On a slow month, I get the messages. No matter what gender, honey, they be thinking that it is, and I be all, no, it ain't. Because I know, because I'll feel it and go, no, the fuck it ain't. Right? So on a slow motherfucking month, we get 7 people thinking we're twins. It ain't that. They don't love me. They love my light. Look at them. They love her light. They all want a piece of her. They love her light. They love her vibe. They love her vibration. They love her beauty. They love her intuition. They love whatever this is they love about you. But they ain't it. She's waiting for the one. Oh my God. And there he is. There's the fucking magician. There he is. That's the one. Why does it, I told you guys why, right? It has to be the magician. It has to be the magician to come into a very high vibrational divine feminine's life, because the protection around a bitch like that is ridiculous. There's no room at this table. You've got to create one. You've got to somehow figure out a way to break through the protection barriers of our ancestors, of the angels, of the archangels, of our spirit guides, of Mother Nature, of Hecate, of Lilith. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. Okay, honey, when I was on earlier and I shuffled and I got Green Tara Supreme Protection on Instagram, bitch, it's because of that. Yes. Okay, so supreme protection. This is like, how do I get to speak to the president of the United States? Motherfucker, what? You can't. You can't. Well, how do I speak to so-and-so? You can't. You know what I mean? Like, how do you? You can't. But he can. The magician can. Oh, the magician can. Because the magician has all of the power. He has all of the tools to figure it out. This is that kind of an energy that can read us better than we read people. I read a motherfucker. I read a room like it ain't nobody's business. I know exactly what makes people tick, 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 boom. And I know what makes people tick, tick, and to be bright, right? Like to wind them up and to be full of life. It's an intuitive thing I have within me. I can feel, I just know it. We just have that thing. They can do the same thing too. So they'll see you and just know. They'll know how to approach you, not in a manipulative way, but in a way of, because that's their gift, that's their magic. Their magic is being able to read the room and the people. Like us. I can read a room and feel it and know, and they're just going to know how to strum your fucking strings, how to just, you know, like if you were a fucking guitar, they'll just know how to strum those fucking guitar strings, honey. They'll just know exactly what keys to play on that piano, bitch. You know what I'm saying? They'll just know how to look at you, how to talk to you, what to say, what not to say. They just fucking know. They just know. They got your number. They got the code. And not in a manipulative way at all, but it's because it's intuitive. You're meant to be. The two of you, you have their number, you got their code, vice versa. Two fuckers over here, two pieces that fit together. There's this weird unspoken draw. I feel connected to a goddamn fucking stranger. Not in a delusional way, not in like a Selena and her fan way, right? What was Selena's fan that killed her is so horrific. Not in that kind of a way, stalker way or anything, not like that, but in a genuine magnetic soul pull. They got your fucking number, bitch. They know exactly what to say. They know exactly what to do, honey. Yolanda. Yep. That's like Selena and Yolanda. Yolanda was not her friend, honey. She was a crazy fucking stalker fan. I tell you guys, not everybody your friend. You got to be very careful who the fuck you entertain. Be very careful who you entertain. Who you trust, because not everybody is your friend. And not everybody is stable mentally, emotionally. That's the reality of this. Not everybody is stable. Some people are delusional. Some people have, mental health problems and such, which is a very big deal. It's a very big deal. They need help. But not everybody is at a place in their life where they're, they have help. Or that, they even recognize that they need the help, right? Whether it's available to them and they know it or not, whatever it is, not everybody is stable. Gotta be careful. You got to be careful. There's a reason I don't just meet random people when they come to Hawaii. Missy, I'm in Hawaii. Can we go for a drink? Fuck no. Fuck no. Bitch, I don't know who you are. I can't just trust anybody. No. Fucking crazy? Absolutely not. And not only that, I've been doing this long enough, right, since 2017 that, maybe if I was brand new, I'd be like, oh, sure, naive about it, but fuck, no fucking ways. No, thank you. Bitch, I don't know you. Is you Yolanda or is you not? I don't know. Not everybody is stable like that, and it's not to be rude or mean, but it's reality. It's real deal shit. Okay, you got to be smart about shit. You got to be smart. You got to read rooms. You got to be able to feel shit out. You got to protect yourself. All right. See, I do love coming live on YouTube. I miss it. Remember, I used to be live on YouTube like every day. Remember? Back when I was at the apartment on the beach? YouTube is my roots. It is. YouTube is my roots. Oh my God. Wish granted. Oh my God. Oh my God. Give me a second. I want to tune in on it. It's a dandelion. Right? I mean, we don't, if we have that here in Hawaii, I've never seen it. See that? Make a wish. It's like on a birthday candle. You know like how you blow out a birthday candle? Which for the muggles that are so against anything witchy, I love how you guys blow out your fucking birthday candles on your cake. Witch. Witch. You're a witch. Go on, blow them birthday candles out on your cake. Witch. You know what I'm saying? Go on and celebrate that pagan holiday, which is Christmas, that you call it Christmas, that you call it Halloween, that you call it Easter. Go on now with your bad motherfucking self. Witch, you're a witch. I mean, really, all these things that muggles do in the regular life that they don't realize, right, is witchy things. when we knock on wood. Oh, but you knock on wood, bitch. See, all these little things, stop judging people. Let people live. Unless people are harming others or whatever they're doing, mind your fucking business. You know what I mean? Anywho, here we go. Wish granted. You want to see what the wish is? Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it then. Oh God, what is that? Strength? That's Leo. Somebody just sent money. I missed it. Somebody sent money to my PayPal. There it is right there. 5555. Who sent that? I better start doing the personals and then I'll jump back doing the collectives. Who just sent that 5555 to my PayPal? Thank you, honey. Hold on. Let me do this and then I'm going to start going down the list. You guys also have that option. If you don't want me to do your mini reading publicly, I can send it to you. Like yesterday, somebody messaged me and told me to do that. Thank you, Helen. So if you guys prefer for me to, it's a couple minutes I take to do your mini readings. If you prefer for me to record it and send it to you or email it to you, please email me instead, okay? You can email me, saltwaterhealstarot@gmail.com, and I can just do it like that instead of it being public like this. If you don't mind it being public like this, we can do it like that too, but let me know, okay? So if that's the option you guys would prefer, Chris, Mama Cray, or Helen, I think those are the three of you on the list, right? I don't know if there's somebody else. Oh, and Meira, if you guys prefer that option, email me so that way when I upload the video of your guys' cards and little mini reading, I can send it to you, okay? Or if you want me to do it here, tell me now. No, I'm just kidding. Tell me now. Just kidding. Just let me know. The clock. See, look now. Tell me now. Isn't that funny? The clock is time. I feel like somebody says now. Remember when we talked about that? Oh my fucking God. Remember earlier when I was telling you I felt a message coming in and it didn't feel premeditated? Chris, here, okay. Remember, it didn't feel premeditated. It felt like it was spontaneous and it was in the now. 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 You meet a stranger and they see you, they go, oh, hi, excuse me, hey. You're like, or it's someone who from your past and they're like, I gotta fucking call her. I feel like I have to. It's like premeditated. Excuse me, it's not premeditated. It's now. Tell me now. All right, I'm gonna take a couple minutes right now to go do Chris's mini personal reading, and then we'll come right in back in here. All right, for Chris. Imprisonment, feeling stuck. Feeling stuck, feeling trapped. Chris, that feels mental entrapment. Overthinking something, overthinking it, replaying it in the head, overthinking, feeling trapped, feeling stuck to something, right? That's that feeling of the imprisonment, trapped. Thoughts, can't stop thinking about it. I told you it's mental entrapment. There it is. It's mental entrapment. Can't stop thinking about something. Can't stop thinking about it. It's just replays over and over. No matter how much I try not to, I keep thinking about something. It's like playing like a loop. Replaying in the head. It's tricky. It's actually an illusion. It's an illusion. It's could be Neptunian, like a Neptune kind of a thing. You know, I always tell you guys Neptune's about tricky, illusion, fantasy. It could be Saturn as well too. Because Saturn is karma and it's lessons. Big happy changes. See, the endings are creating new beginnings, and this is what's coming. If we overthink that, we actually overthink our blessings. And what we end up doing is the universe is working on our behalf, right? So when things end, it's not because we did something wrong, and it's not because, well, this person fucked us over because, well, we deserve to be fucked over. It's because things happen in a certain way and a certain order. And even though we don't see it in the moment, sometimes everything is meant to happen a certain way. Why? Because it's for our betterment, and because that one domino falls, creating this effect of something even better and greater. And so everything that's happening is for all this new change and new beginnings. New beginnings are coming. Don't overthink them, because if we overthink the new beginnings, what's going to end up happening is the vibration we put out to the universe is being ungrateful. And if we put that energy out into the universe of being ungrateful, the universe may not bless us exponentially, right? Because it's picking up this vibration of, oh, they don't want this. They don't want these new beginnings. They don't want change. They don't want us to work on their behalf to sort of navigate and move them and end this so that this can start, and to help you accelerate. It's giving mixed signals to the universe, right? When we do that, when we overthink our blessings. You can absolutely think about your blessings and even kind of be, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. But there comes a certain point where it's too much. It's overthinking it, and it's actually not appreciating the new. And I mean, your very first card is a 9 of Cups. It's like they're trying to give you everything you want. And when they do, you can't overthink it. It may not come in the form of which you think, that's why. That's tricky. That's tricky, right? It doesn't come in the form. 9 of Swords. See that? I told you it's overthinking. It's like overthinking, the mind going crazy, not being at peace with it, right? The 9 of Swords can also be at insomnia. A lot of us have been experiencing insomnia, right? But it's that whole energy. You see how you have 2 9s? 9s are endings. Everything is ending so something can begin. You're prolonging it. Like you're cock blocking your own shit. Do you know what I mean? This is a collective message for everyone, that cock blocking your own shit. By you not accepting, it's throwing you out of balance vibrationally. Six of Swords, moving on, moving forward, movement. They're taking you to another place. It's another journey. It's a new beginning, a new door. The Devil, being stuck, being obsessed, being restricted. You see that? See the chains? It's the same exact energy as the imprisonment. It's being stuck. Being stuck. You keeping yourself stuck. They're trying to hand it to you on a silver platter. Something here about freeing you, trying to free yourself. It's freedom. It's releasing you from, it's like the devil that haunts you is your own mind. That's many of you, right? But that's what it is. It's like the devil is your self-doubt. The devil is fear. The devil is what someone thinks and feels about us affects us, to where we start to question our own self-worth. And we start to question the divine order of things, more importantly. Don't question the divine order of it. If you are aligned, that's all you need to worry about, is your ass being aligned, right? This is the point in this for all of us. We don't have to worry about nothing else as long as we're aligned. Let the universe give it, let the universe take it, as long as we're on that right path. Now, once we deviate from the path, right, and we become out of alignment, now it gets really tricky. Once you're on that path, stay on that path, release your hands. Jesus, take the wheel. Universe, take the wheel, and let them work their magic. Don't interfere with them working their magic. That's the point. That's what I feel for you, honey. Don't interfere with them working their magic. They're trying to give you it on a silver platter. They're trying to give you some kind of a wish. A wish is being fulfilled. It feels like a really old one too. If this is not childhood, this is past life. Old wish. Old. I think they're doing this in all aspects of your life. You have a list and they're checking it off. They're going, Kate, giving you this. Kate, giving you this. Kate, giving you this. It's a checklist. They're going down the checklist for you. They're giving you everything you want, but you're held up in one particular area. And that one particular area, you got to let it go so that they can actually grant you the wish. It's very beautiful energy. All right, who was next? Was it Mama Cray? You want me to do it like this, or you want me to send it to you privately? Oh, you hear the sirens? Remember, we had Supreme Protection, Green Terra. Here's good. All right, honey, here we go. Mama Cray. Mama Cray, you got in the near future, and you got listen to your intuition. Your intuition tells you it's soon, it's coming soon. But then yet sometimes it doesn't feel like that, right? And it's like, I feel like it's soon, but how come I don't see it with my muggle eyes? How come it hasn't manifested? But intuitively you feel it. It's soon, it's coming, it's coming, it's soon, it's coming, it's coming, it's soon. But the physical manifestation of something hasn't happened yet. But you feel it. You wake up, you feel it, you look on your bed, you're surprised no one's laying next to you. That's how strong you feel it. You wake up in the day, you go do your business, you're actually shocked that you're coming home and your counterpart's not there because that's how badly you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like you already feel it. That's how you know it's going to manifest at any second. You got to continue to feel that. The key to manifestation is to feel like we already have it. Not that we know it's going to come, but to live as if we already have it. And not like a fucking psychopath, right? Not like a fucking delusional person where we're like, meet my husband. And people are like, you know what I mean? It's like, we're not nuts. We're nuts, but we're not nuts. You know what I mean? We're not bunny fucking boilers. You know what I'm saying? We're not nuts. We're nuts. I already did Chris. And Angela, I already did hers. So I did hers separately yesterday. So it's Mama Cray and it's Meira. And who else? Somebody else. Because I already did Angela's yesterday, just did Chris, doing Mama Cray right now. So it's Meira and... Is that it? Queen of Wands. Look at how you're coming up. Look at this. Who's that right here? That's Nessie. See, this is you, the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is powerful. She's a little bit sassy. You know what I'm saying? Helen. That's who it was. It was Helen. Yeah, I already did Angela's yesterday. I remember I said that if you guys would prefer for me to do it separately, you guys can message me. And yesterday, Angela messaged me, so I did hers yesterday. She was the only one who messaged me, so I still have to do Mama Cray and Chris. But Angela's already done because she wanted hers yesterday, so I did hers. I pre-recorded hers yesterday as soon as I was done with the live. Okay, so Mama Cray, sorry, getting back to you. Here you go. This is you coming in hot. See that wand that she's holding? That wand is power. I feel like it's like an actual broom, which is funny because, you know, we joke about witches and their brooms and stuff, right? But I feel like it's some kind of stick. It's something that you hold. I don't know if this is literal, like literally you hold a stick, or if there's something symbolic about that, but I feel something in your hand, like literally something in your hand. Like, you do sweep at work? Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like it's something literal, like a witch's broom. Now, the witch's broom also symbolizes protection. It symbolizes freedom. It also symbolizes power and magic, right? So there's this thing about that where you have this power to create motion, and you have the power to create magic by doing. You see what I'm saying? Now, I know you're an aqua just like me, and Aquarians, we have to be careful because we're visionaries. So a lot of times aquas, we live in our head. And we did it in our head, but we didn't do it in real life. And I do this a lot when it comes to messages. Like, I'll read a text message and respond in my head and not respond back. I will read a client's email and respond back in my head and not respond back in real life. Like, we're visionaries. We do it in our head because it's what we do. Like, that's our power. Our power is our mind. This is what makes us so creative, because our mind is like a wonderland, right? We are amazing writers. We're amazing, you know, whatever, visionary people, writing stories, coming up with things. We see it before it happens. So for you, it's like you have this ability to not only see it, but to create it in real life. You have the power to create in real life, okay? That's your familiar right there. And you literally have a black cat too in real life. So the Queen of Wands can be fiery. She's powerful. She's not powerful because she's the loudest in the room. She's not powerful because she's moving around like a busy bee, but she moves with purpose. You know? She moves with purpose. What does that say? You never give your Gemini rising enough credit? And that's not true at all. There are certain things within us that kind of overpower and overshadow our charts. And, you know, that's why you have to know thyself, so nobody can tell you shit about your damn self. Nobody tell me shit about me, because I know me, right? And so this is why it's important to get to know ourselves, to know whether this is feeling like it's my characteristics or my Capricorn or whatever. So you'll see my Gemini pop out when it comes out, but it's just not something that I live more dormantly in. I'm more in my Aqua or more in my Capricorn, and I have Aqua everywhere in my chart. So I don't predominantly sit in Gemini energy, but it's not about that. It's about, I know myself and I know my characteristics, you know what I mean? And so 5 years ago, maybe you could have told me something about me, but you can't tell them nothing about me now because I know me now, you know what I'm saying? And I would never like not want to give my Gemini credit or anything like that, right? It's not about that. It's not something that's very dominant in my chart. But when you see it, you know. When I get nervous and I start chattering, you'll know that, oh, that's her Gemini. But in any case, Mama Cray, look at you. 4 of Swords. This is surrender. It feels like you might dream it first too, because this person is like with their eyes closed, right? Dreaming, praying. It's the prayer stance. Prayer gesture is what they're doing, like this. There could be something connected with a church. Something with a church. I don't know if this person grew up religious. I don't know, but there's something with a church. With the masculine. Maybe they just simply prayed for you. I don't know. It's something about it. Something about church or prayer. Connected with them. That's you, look. 9 of Swords. Living your best fucking life. Single, independent, self-sufficient. Minding your own business. Doing your own fucking thing. You have the Hanged Man here, which is a pause. You know what's so crazy is this energy here is enlightenment. You see that? That's a masculine. He's going through this process of enlightenment. Your person might be going through a spiritual awakening right now, and they don't know they're going through a spiritual awakening. You're not going to meet them and go, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. They don't know that. The ones that are really going through, being called to go through an awakening, they don't know that. All they know is, I've been going through some shit. You know what? I've been going through some shit. And I don't know up from down, and I don't know in from out, and I feel like my life is falling the fuck apart. That's the ones. If they come to you and they go, well, I'm going through a spiritual awakening and I'm going through the ascension process and I have all the ascension symptoms. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know. Feels like forced transformation, no? But he might say that to you. Oh my God, I've been really going through it, man, the past few years. You're like, really? Why? What's up? And then he tells you and you go, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, maybe that's what it is too. Maybe they went through some real heavy, thick shit that they turned to religion. Or they questioned their religion. That could be that too. We always feel your person around you. We can feel them. We always feel it. It feels like a friend that could turn into something more, or there's some connection with the friend as well too. But your person is already with you. Like it's one of those things where sometimes when I read people, I don't feel their person with them, like with them. I feel their person, but I don't feel them with them. But like for you, I feel your person like with you, if that makes any sense. Like they're already there. Like we're talking to you and your husband's in the parlor on his couch, on his fucking sofa watching TV. It feels like he's already there. You have the chaser. The chaser card talks about, being in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. The runner, holy fuck, you can't make it up. You got the chaser and the runner. Your guys' energies might be really yin and yang, and also both experience this in your life. Both of you have been on opposite ends of the fucking book, or opposite ends of the fucking scale. I don't know how you would say it. I feel like I can't think right now, but it would be like on opposite ends, like yin and yang. Like you've experienced being the runner, they've experienced being the runner, you've experienced being the chaser. You see what I'm saying? But in this relationship, there's this intensity about it. There's this thing about runner chaser. I have a feeling they're going to chase you. And not in like a scary way, but in an organic, masculine way. You're going to know what I mean by that when it happens. You're going to be like, it was very organic and it was very natural. The way he was aggressive and chased me. You watch when it happens. I'm telling you, it's going to feel not like a sleazy, in your face, oh, let me call you, hey, let me take you out, hey, oh my God, how you doing? What's up, mama? Let me go out. You want to go out on Friday? That's not it. I'm talking, this will be a very organic, very natural, but yet aggressive, masculine. Hey, what are you doing on Friday? Oh, no. Well, you know what? I want to take you out, but just very, I don't know, it's very subtle. You're going to really know it's them too, because your kids will like them. That's my thing. My kid gotta love you. And my kid don't like nobody. Maybe odds be ever in your motherfucking favor, honey, because we are both a little bit jaded from the past still. Okay? And my kid don't like nobody. Okay? So if my kid likes you, if my daughter goes, you know what, mom, I really like him, I'm gonna know. That's it. Because I can't be with someone that my daughter doesn't feel connected to and doesn't feel safe with. Because I've put us, unfortunately, in the past in the position for a long time to not be safe. And that's my lesson in this life, is to learn from that and to never ever put myself or her in a position ever to feel unsafe again. And so I wholeheartedly have learned my lesson there, that if my kid, and it's not even just because, sometimes our kids are overly protective, so they're going to hate everybody. They could even hate Jesus. You'd be all, oh my God, like I met Jesus and like I think we're in love. And they'd be, oh, I fucking hate him. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes as children, as kids, they're always going to be protective and hate them no matter what. But at the core of them, they're going to be like, you know what? I really do think they're a great person. Like I'm okay that like that's the person. They're gonna feel safe at the fact that this person won't hurt the two of you, and that's what's important. I think that's where your kids are gonna come from as well too. They're gonna be like, you know what? We're not trusting, and we would never open our doors to just a random man that acts nice to us, right? Because I mean, my God, hell fucking no. Remember, home is where the heart is. Oh, I always think about that. I always think about that with her kids. Oh my God, so horrendous. You gotta be careful. You can't just trust anybody. But I think that once they earn that to be near us and to be around us, that the kids will be like, I don't know. I think so. Because at first they're going to hate them. They're going to be like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? Oh, hell no, blah, blah, blah. And be defensive about that. And especially our children that have been through hurt. and especially our children that have seen us make really bad decisions and, you know, have PTSD because we made really bad decisions. And so, of course, their first initial reaction will be like, fuck no, like, I don't trust that you can make the right choice. But, you know, that's something they have to learn, and we have to live our life and they have to live their life. But so you're not going to meet the love of your life and your counterpart, and just because your kid says no, it's no. You know what I'm saying? They have to work up to that too. But your kids are going to know. Your kids are going to know. And even if it's a no at first, this person will genuinely win them over because it's the one. And if it's the one, you guys are meant to be a soul family. Do you see what I'm saying? And so in time, all of those fears melt away. Because if you guys are meant to be a family, it's just what's going to be. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. You know what I mean? No matter how much they put up a front or a fight, they'll feel that genuineness come out and be like, you know what, actually this person is really great. They make you happy. They make us feel safe. I think what I'm looking for in a partner is someone who doesn't make me choose them over my child, where they understand that my kid will always come first, like no matter what. And I mean, period. I don't give a fuck what, my kid always comes first. And I think that I need that type of an energy, a masculine, to be so self-confident in self, right? That they are okay that my child comes first, and they prefer that, and they want that, and they help me perpetuate that, and they create this safety net, and they create this safe haven for us, and they set it up so that our life will be that of safe. I think that's really important to me. I want to feel safe. I want to feel financially secure. I want to feel like I am secure in a relationship, right? The security and the peace and the safety for me is a really big deal. So I think that for all of you guys, right, this is collective. When you find a person that ticks off all of those boxes, that's how we know. I need to know that you're not going to hurt us. I need to know that we don't fall in love with you and get attached to you and then you run off with the next bitch. Like, those are things that we're looking for in a person. We're looking for stability and dependability. We're looking for someone who is a supporter and an encourager and encourages us to fly, because I would never want to be with a person that wants us to be caged up and to not be the best version of ourselves. You know what I mean? Those things are really important. All right, so that's for you, Mama Cray. Who was next? Was it Meira? And then after I do Meira's reading, we're going to go right back into doing the collective and finish that up. Meira, are you still here? You're welcome, honey. Meira, and then after that, we'll go right back to the collective and finish up there. Wow. All right, let me see if she's on. I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Okay, here we go. All right, so your first card was the Gathering card. The Gathering card from my Midnight Hour Oracle is friendship, socializing, and sisterhood. So I don't know if this is an energy for you that you are finding that you're meeting your soul tribe, right? Thank you, Ninth Island Frenchies. Thank you, honey. Let me know if you want me to pull some cards for you and do a mini reading. This is that energy of finding your soul tribe is what I'm feeling. You have this card too, the Breakthrough card. This is technically the Star card because this card is about hope. It's about discovery. It's about clarity. Okay, so there is some sort of breakthrough that comes, and here we go with the Skull. The Skull card is transformation, and I always tell you guys, the breakthrough is in the breaking, okay? And so you might personally be going through or have been going through a process of transformation. And it's the whole butterfly, right? But before we become the butterfly, we've got to go through the process of the fucking caterpillar. You see what I'm saying? And so it's a process of transformation, of going from one form to another. Caterpillar to butterfly. So for you, you have major transformation that you've been experiencing very much so the past few years, but also going into your next life. I also feel like with the gathering card here with socialization, you might not, it's always one of two. Either this person here, you're like me, you don't hang out with people. Like you ain't got no friends. Right? So it's either we ain't got no friends and we're finding now our soul sisters and going, oh, you know, I'm finding people I can relate to. Or it's the opposite of that, where you have a lot of friends and you're finding yourself slowly separating from them the higher your vibration is going as you go on this particular journey. Okay? So that's it as well too. So for you, it's heavy, heavy, heavy transformation. All right, give me 1 second. I would like to use the Light Seers deck for you. For Meira. There's something about crystals. I don't know if you collect them. I don't know. Something about crystals. You have the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups. See, it's walking away. It's walking away. Walking towards the new life. This is about you saying goodbye to the caterpillar life, saying hello to this rebirth of butterfly. The card Eight of Cups is about leaving behind something that's unfulfilling, right? Or leaving behind something that is no longer. The next card's the Nine of Cups, which is, again, wishes, right? Wish fulfillment. You also have the Ace of Swords. Don't overthink it. You see how the mind here is like this spiral staircase, and you see there's a light coming through, right? So again, you have breakthrough again with that energy, but you see how it's this staircase, a spiral staircase. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't allow your mind to take you on this fucking, you know, the saying is sometimes we overthink it before it even happens and we ruin it. Who usually does that a lot? Libra, Virgo, Aqua, Scorpios do it too, right? It's the overthinking of things. We overthink something and then we end up ruining it before it even happens. This can also be the case of worry. We worry about something so much and that doesn't happen, and then so we've ruined the moment and the experience of something, right? It's about letting the mind rest. Also, this is about going down a fucking rabbit hole, I'm feeling. I don't know if you like that kind of shit. I don't know if like you find yourself going down fucking rabbit holes of things. But that's that kind of an energy, right? Of going down a fucking rabbit hole. Seeing something, reading about it, getting really into it, watching something, getting into it. Or if this is symbolic of your rabbit hole of awakening. It's like you're figuring something out. It's the pieces are coming together. The Hierophant. Hierophant is Taurus, but you can see the ladder of ascension going to the light. See, everything is about the light with you. Where's the card? Hold on, let's go back to it. See the breakthrough? There's the light. There's the light. And there's the light. You see how it's all breakthrough? It's all a breakthrough. You have a breakthrough. The breakthrough for you feels, it has to do with like spirituality. There's like a spiritual aspect here. The cross. The cross is destiny, spirituality, divine guidance. Did I just say that? That it's spiritual? And then the fucking spiritual card pops up. See that? It says spirituality. There's a connection here to witches. Like, I don't know if this is one of your past lives, but I just saw in my head when I looked at the cross, I literally saw in my head like witches, the Salem witch trials, like that kind of shit. is what I specifically saw in my head. Only when I look at the cross. I don't know why. When I look at the cross, I instantly felt of Salem witch trials. No, I don't know why. I don't know if you're connected to that. I don't know if it's a past life. I don't know if you have ancestors that went through it. I'm not quite sure, but I felt it. You also have here the Empress. Look at the light. See the light again? You can't make it up. You cannot fucking make it up. It's all about the light. Empress card is about beauty, right? It's about beauty within. And when I love myself and there's beauty within, there's beauty without. So this is a card about attraction of self. This is about love and beauty and charm, right? It's about magnetism, and the Empress is abundance. It's a birth of a new cycle. It's abundance. Oh, fuck. Oh, Lord. Hold on. That flew really far. Oh, gosh. Hold on. You heard my knees crack? Fucking snap, crackle, and pop. Bruh, at 45, that's what my knees do. The elephant. The elephant is beautiful because it's a gentle giant. The elephant is very supportive. They're very wise. The elephant is also about like telepathy. Mental telepathy. Something with Bangladesh. I don't know what the fuck that is. I saw that in my head. Bangladesh with the elephant. Again, could be past life. I don't know. It could be something in this life. Yarn. Red string of fate. Something with a red string of fate. You and your person might have a past life in India. Isn't that where Bangladesh is? Some kind of an Indian thing. I don't know why it's connected. Something about it. There's a string. Some kind of string, but it's red string of fate. Temperance, Sag. Temperance is balance. Temperance is... I mean, I've got to be honest with you. It feels like a Sag. I mean, it's the energy of balance and patience and alchemy, but I think it's a Sagittarius or Sagittarius season. Sagittarius season is like it's right after Thanksgiving, isn't it? It's like Thanksgiving time. So from Thanksgiving time going into December, that's Sag. So something about that season for you. It's so funny too because I'm hearing that song in my head. Must be the season of the witch. I don't know. I don't know if that's this life or if it's connected in a past life. Must be the season of the witch. It's very witchy. Witchy energy. Something definitely connected with Salem witch trials. Must be the season of the witch. All right, a few more cards for you. Hopefully you're still on here. I don't see any comments from her. Not the right time. Not the right time. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I keep hearing not yet. Not yet. If you believe, oh God, that gave me the chills. That gives me the chills. If you believe. It's not happening yet. It's the whole thing we talked about earlier about having that belief. Knowing that it didn't happen yet, but it's meant to happen. It's just not yet. Something is not yet. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. You know, that kind of feeling like, hey, when's dinner ready? It's not ready yet. I get that feeling like it's cooking. It's still cooking. It ain't ready yet. That's what I feel. It's not ready yet. But it's cooking. It's just not time yet. All right. That's Meira's. What was the last person? Or was Helen and then the other person? Did they want me to do it on here or did they want me to send it to them personally to their email? Can somebody let me know? Those have to be the last two because I'm pooping out already. You guys know when we do personal readings, it really poops the fuck out of us, man. It drains the shit out of me. So I can't do too many. Back in the day when I first started, like 2017, 2018, you guys don't even know how many fucking personal readings I would do in a day back then, right? It was new. We hit the ground running. I wasn't sure about it. We were just like going. Now I know my fucking limit, bitch. All right, so, okay, on here. All right. It was Helen first, right? Helen's on here. I will definitely try to come on YouTube more often. I gotta stop going live on Instagram. I have to. Everything screams and tells me not to go there. Monetarily wise, just everything about it. Okay, Helen's here. Okay, here we go. So I would definitely, I mean, it's just insane for me not to come live here because my fucking shit is monetized. Why would I not come here and go on for 2 hours and have that whole thing monetized? It's so stupid. Again, it's like a bit of self-sabotage, right? On my end. Self-care, Helen. Your first card's coming up, self-care. Taking care of yourself. Peace is self-care for you as well, too. Peace. This self-care feels like, I mean, I saw like spa, right? Like, I don't know if this is as simple as, you know, taking a bath with really good shower gel. If this is sitting in your tub and soaking in, you know, bubbles, or it's literally going to get a massage or to the spa. But there's something here about the body. Taking care of the body. Lathering it up, you know, like washing it away, like rubbing out the toxins, kind of a vibe I get. I don't know why. I don't know if this is connected to massage. I don't know if this is connected to, I don't know, but that's what I feel and see in my head. Fate. My right ear's ringing with that fate card. I don't know what that's about, but my fucking right ear started ringing as soon as that came up. I feel like whatever path this is that you're gonna go on, because I don't feel like you're on that path yet. I don't think so. I think that like you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this, and then bing, bing. You know, like how when an elevator lands on the floor, bing. I heard like a bing in my head, like a loud ding, but it was more of a bing than a ding. I know you're gonna say it sounds stupid, right? But then it's not. I heard a bing, not a ding. And I don't know how to explain that, but it sounded like a bing. Bing, not ding. It's a difference, okay? Three of Swords. Wow, look at that. You have the Tower. Five of Cups, Three of Swords. Wow, there was a lot of shit. This could be it's cheating. Heartbreak, third party cheating, something ended suddenly, someone chose someone else. This is heavy fucking cards. This is heavy. I don't know if someone here always finds themselves in situations where someone's not available. Or if they find themselves in a situation, because this is you or the counterpart, right? Or they find themselves in a situation where they get cheated on. But this is heavy hitters. This screams breakup. This screams like heartbreak. The Tower is a sudden thing too. It comes out of left field. Cracks somebody open. It's like third party interference as well too. Eight of Pentacles, the World, High Priestess. Some kind of big cycle's ending. Huge life cycle for you is ending with the World. Because the World is completion, yeah. So something is ending in your life, and it's going to create this new level. You close this up, move on to the next one. That's what's happening here with the World. World can also speak about distance. It can also speak about travel as well too. But it feels like you're closing something up. It might be actually closing up the healing, stitching up the wounds. Like literally stitching up the wounds. Oh yeah, these personal readings are going to resonate with everybody because there's a reason why you're watching. You are the cross watcher. So I don't know why people click off when I'm doing these mini readings, because it's all connected, right? It's all connected to each other. But it feels like you're stitching up the wounds. You know, like how they say, if we just put a Band-Aid on it and we just let it be, it actually gets more infected and the infection spreads. And what is necessary is opening up the wound and scrubbing the fuck out of it, which is very funny how I did feel that, like, actual, like, rubbing of the body and lathering. I don't know what that's about. But we have to scrub the wound clean. We have to do the hard dirty work, right? And it's painful. And then we must stitch it up, and then we have to stop fucking with it. And there's this beautiful process for you of healing whatever this was, this broken heart, and cleaning the wound, stitching it up, and stop fucking with it. It's letting it heal, letting it be. That's that peace thing right here. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. It's about letting it be. Stitching up the wound, something really specific about that. I don't know if that word stitch is going to be very symbolic or connected somehow. Stitching, stitch them up, I don't know. But stitching up the wound. There's also something here about intuition, right? The High Priestess is secrets, but it's intuition. You don't see something coming. Could be with work, because it's Eight of Pentacles. Could be a work or career thing. Somebody's holding their breath. You know, like they're holding their breath. You know, we do that a lot. It's a symptom that we do of, it's trauma, PTSD. I'm always squeezing my fists like this. I'm always holding my breath. I'm always clenching my jaw. I'm always bracing for impact. It's for a lot of us that have been through really traumatic experiences, those of us that have been through abuse, or those of us that are just used to being knocked the fuck around by life in general, right? It's survivor mode. It's fight or flight mode. But I feel like somebody is holding their breath. I think the reminder there for all of us, remember like last week, the message was just breathe. And it's something that we talk about often. When we're going through a new rebirth, or for example, when the child is first birthed, the child has to take its first breath. They say crying is a sign of life, not a sign of weakness. That's your message. Sometimes crying is a sign of life, not weakness. And are there times that we cry, and it is weakness, and we're like, but I love him. Yeah, that's weakness. But not all times are tears weakness. Crying is a sign of life. When a baby is first born, we listen for that cry. Oh my God, how come the baby's not crying? You know that feeling? There's something very important about that for you. There's some kind of a connection with that. Whether it's the literal birth or it's symbolic of that cry. Crying is a sign of life. People like me, Capricorn moon, people like me, we have to be reminded of that. We have to be reminded that, you know what, bitch, crying ain't weakness. Because sometimes I don't want to cry, and I have a hard time crying, you know what I mean? It's just the way that I am. It's the way we're built as Capricorn moons. It's not my nature to cry. And so sometimes we have to be reminded, like, it's okay. It means that we're feeling. It's okay to feel, because you have to feel it to heal it. You see what I'm saying, honey? You have to feel it in order to heal it. And then when it's all stitched up, you got to stop fucking with it. I feel like Spirit's really saying, stop fucking with it. Don't think about it. Don't revisit it. Don't go back and touch it. If we've already sewn it up, you know, the other saying is you can't heal in the place you got sick. So I don't know. I don't know if medical shit and what health things are like related somehow, or if they're just really using that analogy for you because that's the easiest way for them to sort of get their point across. But you don't heal in the same place you got sick. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on now to Ninth Island Frenchies. Ninth Island. That's Vegas. That's Vegas. You know, Vegas is my favorite place. Vegas is my favorite place. I'm going to have my bachelorette party there. Alice in Wonderland theme, bitch. You are so welcome, Helen. Thank you for that donation, sweetie. Thank you. All right, Ninth Island. Give me 1 second. Let me feel it out. Ask your angels. There's something about angelic energy here, prayer. Something about rosaries too. Hands praying and rosaries I saw in my head. Romance. Romance of a lifetime. There's a protected union. Look at that. You see how the light's protecting these two? You know what it reminds me of? Twins. That's so interesting. You know how twins literally in the uterus, in the sac, they're protected? Like they're both separate, but they're together. And something about that, it gives me like twins. I mean, look at it. It literally looks like fetuses. If you just kind of glance at it and not really stare at it, doesn't it look like two fetuses in a womb? There's something about that energy. Twins. Babies being protected. Something about that. I don't know. My ear just started ringing too. You have peaceful resolution. Something is... You know what Abraham Hicks saying is, things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. I'm hearing that in my head. I hear that often when this card comes up for people. Things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. It's about things are always working out, right? Whether it's your belief that they are or whether they really do. It's like, I can hear it. Things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. There's something about luck. Lucky, luck. You have the garden. Garden is about outdoors, making a date, meeting. It could be a party, right? It's an outdoor venue. Have the stepping stones and luck. There's luck right there, ladybug. There it is right there. Ladybug is luck. The ladybug is wishes are coming true. And we had the wish granted card. Everybody's energy is so collective of wishes coming true. The ladybug talks about a vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure, wishes are coming true, and birth of a daughter. But the ladybug, as most of us know it to be, is luck. When we see a ladybug, we know it's lucky. We're lucky. Oh my God, luck! Ah, something about luck, specifically with the ladybug. The stepping stones process of arrival is something coming in. It's making a date for something. Something for the future, making a date. It could also be numbers, picking numbers. Oh, it could be like fucking lotto. You know like Keno? You know like how you gotta pick numbers for something? The ship. All travel and movement. Ship talks about going, it literally says travel, but it talks about going places. Movement. Somebody just sent 50 to my PayPal. Somebody sent 50 or they bought something. Can somebody clarify? I think somebody sent it. It cut off your name. I can't see who sent that. Hold on. Nope, I want to do this one. Hold on. Something flipped. Ace of Swords. Somebody wants clarity. It's clarity about something. Confirmation, it's clarity. The Hermit, Virgo. Hermit, self, alone, self. High Priestess. That's intuitive, intuition, secrets. There's something about numbers. I can feel it. There's something about numbers. Someone works with numbers, finances, or someone picks numbers. I don't know what that is. Ten of Wands. One-sided, carrying the weight. Heavy burden. Carrying the weight. Somebody carries the weight of something alone. This can be single parent. This can be someone who's in a relationship, but it's all one-sided. They carry the weight of things, right? It's about somebody carrying the weight. Someone carries the weight, the load. They bear the load. King of Swords. And the Empress, that's birth. Birth of something new. Remember we talked about that? It looked like twins, right? Pregnancy, birth of a new cycle. But the Empress is also about like just abundance itself. It's mother energy though. So this could be mother, baby mama, mother, pregnancy. I gotta be honest though. It feels more like about, it feels like a new cycle. The King of Swords here, it could be divorce. King of Swords could be someone who's divorced. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Of course, it's an air sign, but I feel divorce. I don't know if you were married or they were married. Someone was married and no longer. Yeah, see, there's a tower. That's definitely divorce. Absolutely. Somebody was in a committed relationship, like married, or someone was married. You know what I'm saying? But that's a divorce. I get the tower like that clarifying. It's divorce for sure. It's a breakup, it's shakeup, or it's divorce. Someone might be contemplating breaking up, contemplating divorce. This is also about something coming in and ripping people apart. You can see how they're falling off the tower. You see that, these two people? So it's rocking someone's world, or it's something coming in and ripping people apart. You see that kind of an energy? Five of Swords is also self-sabotage. It could be about manipulation, mind games, but it is self-sabotage. Someone here wasn't honest or truthful. About something, and I'm thinking it's the masculine. I don't think they were truthful about something. And it doesn't have to be anything huge. I mean, the scale of what they're not truthful is it that they didn't tell you for sure what they ate for lunch? That's a lie, and that's not a big deal, but it is deception. Or is it big? Is it the deception of, I'm happy, but they're not? Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's hard to tell what it is, but there's something that someone's not being 100% truthful about. Whether it's that they're just not happy, or whether it's money, or you know what I'm saying? It's hard to tell. Like, I can't tell. It doesn't feel like anything huge, like, I mean, but it could be, right? It just depends on the circumstance. There's definitely not, it's not about, somebody's not saying something. I don't know how else to word it. They're like, they're not saying something. It's something is not being clarified. It's not like being fully articulated. Courthouse, I mean, that could be legal. This could be divorce. This is child support. This is alimony. Imprisonment, feeling stuck. It could literally be prison or jail. Right? So literally prison or jail, or this is feeling stuck, feeling trapped. Some people, this can be symbolic of an unhappy relationship or marriage. But these two cards could indicate some sort of legal issues as well too. All right, let me get you an Ascended Master. Holy fuck, that came out immediately. This is Mother Gaia. Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Something about keep your feet firmly on the ground. Keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. Stay grounded. Keep your feet on the ground. It can also be symbolic of earthing. Earthing is when we walk barefoot to absorb the energy from the earth. You have charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. That's prayer. That's also manifestation, right? This is law of attraction. Ask, believe, and receive. Didn't I say that earlier? Didn't I say that I saw the praying hands and I saw possibly even rosaries? There's the praying hands. I know I saw that in the beginning. The praying in the hands and the rosaries. Something about that. There's the fucking praying hands. Let me just get a couple more cards for you, honey. Sorry, my nose is super itchy, you guys. It's spring in the air, and oh my God, my allergies is on an 11 right now, honey. Oh my God. No matter how much allergy medicine I take, my fucking nose is still so itchy. All right, hold on. I want to get a few more cards for her. There we go. See, this is keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. See the Queen of Pentacles? That's grounded. This is like Mother Nature. This is like Gaia. She's outside. This is somebody here being very grounded, or something about outdoors. Now you can see that she is cool, calm, and motherfucking collected, honey. You see that? Cool, calm, and collected. She is grounded. She is balanced. She don't got a care in the fucking world. You cannot rock her because she is solid like rock. Can't rock her. Holy God. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Look at that. Whatever seeds you've planted, they're growing, they're sprouting. It's also symbolic for you to be reminded to plant your seeds of intention so that they may grow. It is never too late to plant these seeds of intentions. It's never too late to ask, believe, and receive. Now, the Ace of Pentacles for me is always a card of moving and career change as well, too. So there could be some sort of moving. There could be some sort of career change, but I mean, look at the card itself. You see how it's a seed that's sprouting. Plant your seeds. Plant your seeds and ask and pray. It's almost like they're saying, if you just ask, all you gotta do is ask. You have the Three of Cups too. I love this card because you see how they're all looking at that, the star constellation. So there could be something about a literal star constellation, but it can also just be about gathering. This could be daughter, mother, daughter. This could be somebody with friends, right? It's like a feminine sisterhood. You can see that. There's this feminine, but I gotta be honest, it feels like mother, daughter, mother, niece, I don't know, friend or something. It gives that kind of vibration. One more. Oh, two more came out. Ace of Wands. You're going to get some kind of a creative idea. There's something that is, you might see something. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you guys remember that show, That's So Raven. Remember how they would depict it when she would get like a psychic vision and it would be like, and she would just get the psychic vision? Or like in Charmed when Phoebe gets a psychic vision, it's like, it reminds me of that. Like that is the third eye. That's why it's right here. So it could be seeing, not seeing something. It could be a psychic vision. It could also be a wave of inspiration. Like you just get this inspired idea out of the blue. Boom. Oh my God, I'm going to start this new business. Oh my God, I know what I'm going to do. It's like a wave of inspiration that you don't see, you see. It's a vision. And here you have the World as your last card. The World card is beautiful because it talks about completion of a cycle, and it talks about endings of big, huge life things, right? So this can be like moving on from a job, from a relationship, but it can also be about coming full circle. You see that? It's coming full circle to something or someone of self. It can also be symbolic of travel too. There could be a travel thing here, connected with travel, working, and it's a travel thing, working for an airlines. I don't know, I can't tell. It could just be symbolic of something is closing up, it's wrapping up, right? It's ending. Something is ending. It's over. Somebody just sent 50 to my PayPal. I don't know if they donated or if they bought something. I just saw it pop up on my PayPal, 50. All right, I need my moderators to tell me because I'm completely lost. She was the last one, right? He or she was the last one, Ninth Island Frenchies. Because honey, I'm pooped. Any other readings, I have got to do it on the next live because holy fuck, I'm like this. AF, it says AF, it was me. Thank you for the donation, honey. I need my list. Was it only AF? Or was someone before them? I thought somebody was before them. Didn't we get another donation come in? I can't remember. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. I need somebody to tell me where we're at, what's happening. I hate when it's Mercury in retro because the technology is so slow, right? Internet's slow, responses are super slow, everything's sluggish, messages are taking forever to come through. It's not like rapid, boom, 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 boom. It's like waiting, like, can anybody hear me? I need to know. Was she my last one? Because AF just sent one. Constance? Is Constance on here? Okay, so Constance, please message me on here. Do you want me to, I can record it for you. I can go and shuffle some cards, record it, and you email me and I send it to you. Or you can wait till the next time I come live. That's always the option. AF, that's also the option for you to, oh, she said we'll wait for another day. Okay, so we'll do that. For you, we can do that. Otherwise, I can just shuffle it and send it to you later. I just take a few minutes and do that. But you got to email me. But let me know, Constance, okay? Because I'm so fucking exhausted right now. I am pooped. This is why I cannot do too many personal readings in a day. Little mini ones like this don't seem like they're nothing, but bitch, when you are channeling, it is fucking severe. So I will go ahead and do AFs the next time I come live. And then for Constance, please let me know if you want me to hit you up next time I come live. We'll do that. The moderators will remember because I will not. I'm really bad about remembering certain things. But then I remember fucking everything. I remember what you did to me in 1472. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But what did I eat last night? I don't know. And then also AF's one we're going to do next time as well. You guys are amazing. I'm going to do a couple of cards to wrap up our collective reading and then we're done. All right, so let's wrap this up, Spirit, for the collectives. Oh my. Wow, look at that. Queen of Wands. I love this card of the Queen of Wands. Look at how gorgeous it is. She's holding on to that wand, but the wand is actually a sunflower. Oh my God, look at the Five of Pentacles, the Church. This bitch feels like she'll never get married. This is for those of you guys that feel like you'll never get married. See how she's shut out of the church? And she's crying and she's sad. She feels like I'll never get married. I'm always going to be the bridesmaid, never the bride. That's what this person feels like. It's never going to be me. I'm never going to get to wear the dress. I'm never going to get to walk down the aisle. I'm never going to experience getting married. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. That's what this energy is coming through as. And here's the Queen of Wands, and this Queen of Wands is just power. What I love about sunflowers are that the symbolism of them is that they follow the sun. So the sunflowers follow the sun, and if there is no sun, they turn to each other. So this is realizing you have the power. You have the power within yourself. You are the sun. It reminds me of what Christina tells what's her face on Grey's Anatomy. Remember when Christina tells Meredith about McDreamy? She's like, you know what? He's so dreamy. He really is. He's dreamy. But don't forget, he's not the sun. You are. And I just got the fucking chills. He's not the sun, honey. You are. And you know, there's moments when the muggle in us, we will forget that because the person is so goddamn gorgeous. You know what I mean? Like we will look in their eyes and be like, oh my God, they're the sun. You know, we're just like, oh, swooning and stuff, right? And we're just like, oh my God, they're like a fucking Greek god. Like, oh my God. And we do forget. And it's like, it's part of the process of things. And sometimes we just need to be reminded, like, yes, they're dreamy. They are. Yes, they're amazing. Yes, they're magical. Yes, they're handsome. Yes, they're this. Yes, they're charming. But they're not the fucking sun. You are. Don't you forget that, bitch. You are the sun. And then you have the Lovers, which is about love on a two-way street. I don't know why I'm hearing that. And lost it on a lonely highway. I found love on a two-way street. There's something about that. I don't know if it's a song specifically. Who sings that? Does anybody know who sings it? I found love on a two-way. Something about the song. The Supremes? Who sings that? Lovers is also a decision. Uh-oh. Look at that. The Magician. Magician is coming up non-fucking stop. It's just one hand. This is the deck where the hands are really important. You guys remember a few years ago, I can't remember specifically when I channeled that it felt like things would be unlocked in the fingerprints. So we each have individual fingerprints, right? It's our own special identification. And it felt like your fingerprints specifically, their fingerprints specifically, come together when they touch like this. And it activates something. It awakens something. So there is definitely a feeling of you and then them and then your hand and their hand and this and ding. It's an activation of something. I know it sounds kind of weird and like fucking crazy, right? But it's like the right combination, your fingerprint and their fingerprint. It just is. And it also is quite symbolic too of when you guys touch. The first time you guys touch hands like that, it might just be like, you might feel like literally electric. You know, it reminds me of like in Pride and Prejudice. Remember when he grabbed her hand just instinctively and intuitively to go and help her into the carriage, and she was like, oh, and he was like, after when he let go of her hand, when she was walking away and he was walking away, he did this. Remember, Mr. Darcy? You feel it in the hands. Something about feeling it in the hands. I don't know what that's about. They're holding it. They feel it in the hands. Maybe it's even because in this type of technology in 2023, maybe they're watching you on social media and they're literally holding you in their hands. I don't know. There's something about the hands, the print, yes, but that's separate. But then this is something different. This is like electricity. Seven of Cups. This is like, I dream a genie. Look at this genie. I dream a genie. What the fuck is that? It's a fantasy. Oh my God, the fucking lovers again with the Ten of Swords. So a relationship here or some kind of a connection ends. But there's something about this Seven of Cups, the I Dream of Genie. There's some kind of like, it's like a fantasy. I don't know if they like, I don't know if they think it's super attractive when bitches dress up like genies. I don't know, but it's some kind of like, I don't know if it's I Dream of Genie. I don't know, but there's, you know, like picture like someone dressed like a genie. Midriff showing, kind of flowy pants, the kind of bohemian vibe. Hair could be in a pony like I Dream a Genie or whatever it is, and she's got like the thing like this. I don't know, there's something about it. Belly dancing or something. Someone's like really attracted to that. It tickles their pickle, if you will. You know what I'm saying? That kind of genie, the belly dancing, the shimmy, you know, it's like Shakira and the hips don't lie and shit, honey. I don't know, but there's something about that. This masculine is like really into it. They're very into it. It's very exotic. They might like hips. Do you know what I'm saying? They might like, you see how when, okay, just look at the picture how she's dressed, how genies would dress, like an actual genie costume. You know how they wear like this and then the midriff, but then they have like flowy pants, and it's very like bohemian, and they have like the things, and they're very just, there's something about it. I don't know. All right, let me just get one more card and we're done. Oh wow, Eight of Swords. Overthinking. It's mental entrapment. Yeah, like Princess Jasmine, the way she's dressed, right? It's like a genie. It's very like Aladdin. Overthinking. I'm not seeing, she's not seeing something. What is she not seeing? She doesn't see them. They see her. Oh my God. Oh my God. I got the fucking chills. I got the fucking chills. I heard she doesn't see them. They see her. See how she's blindfolded? It doesn't mean you don't see them. You could sit right next to them at work. You could see them every day when you pick your kid up from practice. You could see them at the grocery store. You could see them, whatever, when you check your mail. This doesn't mean that she don't see them, but she might not see them. Do you know what I mean? Now, let's say this is a case of they see you on social media. They've been checking out your Facebook. They've been watching you on YouTube. They've been watching you on Instagram, on TikTok, whatever this is. They see you, you don't see them. And they're holding you in their hand. There's something about holding in the hand. Oh. Bitch. Wow. I wish a motherfucker would. Because I feel like it's like they want to. Like they want to say something, they want to ask, they want to message, they want to call. I don't know. And it's like they think like, well, maybe she wouldn't be receptive. We are not receptive if we don't like you. If we don't like you, bye-bye. Bye. Bye. No. No. And it's no in cursive too. No. Okay? Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Honey, when it's no, it's either no, and it's N-O, period, in Arial regular block font, no. Or it's no. Hell nah. You wouldn't say no. If this person messaged you, you wouldn't say no. If this person came up to you at the grocery store, you wouldn't say no. I saw this really fucking cute guy one time when I was in Walgreens of all places. Bitch, I don't never go to Walgreens. I've been to Walgreens a handful of times in the actual store. I always do the drive-through if I pick up my medicine because, you know, they have the drive-through pharmacy. I rarely ever go inside of a Walgreens. And one time I went in a Walgreens, bruh, I saw this guy, fine as fuck. I wasn't expecting to see nobody or nothing in Walgreens. I don't like to go out into the store. I was like, oh fuck, oh God, great. And I was like, at a Walgreens. And as per usual, I did what I normally do, which is notice them, but act like I didn't see them and ignore and not pay any mind when I walked by. That's my MO. I could be like, but I'll walk right by and not even look. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I have that gift as a Capricorn to do that and just not even think twice. And could have been the love of my life, my husband, and I just walked right by him and whatever, it's whatever. But I thought, holy motherfuck. Did you send 50, honey? I was asking earlier who sent 50. When did you send 50? Because I'm already done with the mini personals. I've done like 4 of them already and I'm pooped. So for those of you that I still have to pull for, if you sent, because who sent money? Constance did, AF did, and yours? When was yours? Was that like recent? I can't remember. I was asking my moderators to please help me figure it out. But anyway, if you did send over 50, which of course I'll see it after I log out of here, I can see it on PayPal. I'll either catch you next time I come live, or if you prefer, you can email me, and then that way I can just pull some cards for you and send it that way. We can do that too. So you want me to email? Yeah, you can do that. You can email me. You got to email me though. And then that way I can do it. Thank you so much, honey. We'll do that. I'm so sorry you didn't see it. It's so hard to keep track of. Sometimes like I don't look up and see it and so I miss it completely. But we're talking about finding love in Walgreens. I don't know. Finding love on a two-way street. I don't know. And lost it on a lonely highway. Love on a two-way street. They keep singing it in my head. And lost it on a lonely highway. Oh, thank you so much, Joanna. Okay, so Constance and AF, and then Ruby's one, I'll email it to her. And Constance and AF, if you change your mind and want me to email it to you instead, just email me, okay? If not, no worries. We're going to catch you next time I come live. This is fun, isn't it? You know why I like this? Because here on YouTube, they don't ban me to an hour. Here on YouTube, they don't threaten to take away my badges and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my home. This is where I've started. This is my platform. You know, you guys have seen me rise and fall on YouTube. You know, it's taken me a long time to get 100K because I did it my way, and you can't tell me what the fuck to do. But I forget how much fun I have on YouTube. Back in the day, remember I used to sit at my apartment on the beach and I'd eat my Subway. Remember we would just eat. God, my nose is so fucking itchy with this allergies weather. And I would just sit and I would eat. We should do that. We should do a dinner date. You guys want to do a dinner date? It could be like a mukbang. It could be like a tarot card channeling mukbang. And we can eat our dinner together. We should do that. We should do a dinner date. I used to do them all the time at my apartment on the beach. Remember, I just would come on live and hang out with you guys, and I'd eat my chips and we'd shoot the shit. Remember, I'd come and I'd drink my coffee and we'd just talk stories. Remember, I used to do all that on the apartment on the beach. I don't do that enough. I feel like I'm so busy, I don't have time to do that. But the actuality is I need to make time. This is my bread and butter. Not Facebook, but Instagram and Facebook is not. My bread and butter is YouTube. So I really need to create more time. That's on me. I have to stop self-sabotaging myself and doing lives on Instagram and just do my lives here. But anyways, thank you guys. I'm tired. I haven't eaten all day. It is 3:15 in Hawaii. So I have to go and find something to eat. I was gonna make me eggs earlier, and then I realized the eggs in my icebox are fucking expired. So I have to go and order my groceries because I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go. I don't want to go in the store. I thought about that the other day. You know, I was like, what if like that's why I haven't met my husband yet. What if it's because like I'm supposed to meet him at the grocery store and like I don't like to get out of my house? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to go and find something to eat. I'm going to continue watching Lucifer and then try and go and finish off season 5 of Nip Tuck. I'm telling you right now, the only celebrity crush I've ever had in my life was Paul Walker. But holy fuck, Julian McMahon. Oh my God. Holy shit. Wow. And this is what's fucking incredible is him now in his grown, beautiful, mature years. Holy fuck. I'm telling you, man, there is something about that man. He is gorgeous. But it's not just that he's gorgeous. You just know he's probably filled with so much experience in life. He's probably fascinating. You know, you could probably learn so much from him just by conversation. You know what I mean? Just by listening to his stories of all of his life experiences. There's this energy within him that feels almost like, I don't know, like an emperor kind of a vibe, like the most interesting man in the world, you know, that kind of a vibe. Like it's not looks really, it's about something about his energy, his experience. It's like a walking encyclopedia or something. I don't know, bitch, but I'm telling you, I'm just whatever that man, the way God made that man, inside and out. Holy fuck! I am like, wow. I want one of those, universe. God, I want a man like that, honey. Holy shit. All right. Anyways, I love you guys so very much. Thank you for spending your past couple hours with me. And I will see you guys. I don't know if we should go live again tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Thursday? How about we do Friday? Right? Because tomorrow is Thursday. Is tomorrow Thursday? It is, isn't it? Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't know. We'll plan for it again. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.